I am now. All right.
Gives me an option to continue or leave. Should I leave?
No, stay here, you. Yeah, no, I don't want to have anybody join the campaign. I just kind of want to keep it a family thing.
That's kind of what I told her.
Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to doing like another separate campaign that's not like just family members, but that's up to you guys if you want to. I'm happy to DM if you want.
Well, no, a friend of mine said if we ever do another campaign that he would DM for us so that you can not have to DM. But he said he's not going to do it in the old style.
What do you mean the old style?
He's going to do like
One Piece?
The modern.
Oh, you mean 5th edition? That's fine. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I mean, I'm only doing 3.5 just because it's convenient for like this rule set. Yeah, I would be down for that. I kind of would like to play. Cool. So we got everybody here. Let's just go over the recap from last episode. So last time on One Piece. So the last episode started off with the crew having steered their course slightly to the east, as opposed to the route that Bak-koi had originally navigated them on. They sailed onwards to a small island where they encountered an old man and a donkey with a big giant wheel that they could spin. Everybody took turns spinning the wheel after they had, attempted to kill the donkey and the man many, many times and failing. Realizing they were impervious, everyone took turns spinning the wheel except for Abhabraham, who did not spin at all. So Lucas was turned into a cyborg. Baroque, he landed on like a shiny silver space, but nothing happened immediately. And Bak-koi did spin many, many times, with him gaining an extra arm, becoming a woman, losing a finger, and having Abhabraham smoke it, having his intelligence drained, being attacked by rats.
I don't think I smoked it yet.
You did smoke it. Yeah, that was the first thing you did after we left. He goes down to take a nap, and you smoked it and threw it in the ocean.
And a seagull grabbed it.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah, it was an albatross.
Well, I do still have finger cigar in my inventory, so.
You should remove it because you did smoke it. You still have the ring, but you don't have the cigar anymore.
You have the ring.
So speaking of, Abhabraham got a ring out of this whole encounter, and Bak-koi also has a ring as well. Each has special properties. After that, they headed onwards back on a course back towards Toroa, and on the way there, Abhabraham spotted a white whale attacking a ship from afar up in the crow's nest. Lucas steered the ship towards, and Abhabraham engaged the whale in combat, attempting to save the crew that was fighting it. The whale killed all the crew, but in an epic fashion, after a tumultuous battle, Abhabraham shot the whale between the eyes, killing it. Him and Bak-koi then used all of the rope that he'd collected at the last island and ensnared the whale, keeping its carcass attached to the ship on their way back towards the Toroa kingdom. So when we last left off, the crew had got back to Toroa, whale in tow, and split up, with Bak-koi looking for a way to turn himself back into a man. Abhabraham and Baroque heading to the whalery to try and negotiate a contract with the sharks to sell the whale, and Lucas staying back at the ship, keeping an eye on the whale. Afterwards, some negotiations happened. A contract was signed where 100% of the whale would be sold to the sharks, 50% of the profits would be returned to Abhabraham and Baroque, with the interior contents of the whale also going to the original party. Lucas met a young Kuja girl named Mei, and her Kuja snake, Mr. Slithery, and he sent the two of them off to the whalery to meet up with the captain of his crew. During this time, so I guess before that, actually, Abhabraham and Baroque got in a disagreement about how the whale should be distributed and who was responsible for what in the battle that happened to kill it and capture it. In the ensuing argument, Baroque took aim at Abhabraham and shot him in the foot, causing the guards in the store to swarm him and hold him down, at which point Mark Cuban came out from the back and attempted to have his 20 men, stomp Baroque's head into the ground, failing 4 times in a row, I believe, before eventually being coerced into believing that the Baroque had come there to court Mark Cuban and to attempt to win his hand. After this happened, Baroque convinced him to come back to their ship at 9 o'clock that night for a romantic Italian dinner. Simultaneously, Bak-koi was attempting to find someone to change his sex back to a man, at which point in the tavern, he ended up, I I think he lost some money in arm wrestling contests, and after
Correct.
losing like 2,000 Beli in arm wrestling contests, he challenged a man who was sitting by himself at a table to an arm wrestling contest. But this person proposed that if he were to win the contest, that he is allowed to take Bak-koi out to dinner at Gugino's, the fanciest Italian restaurant in town. He did beat Bak-koi in that arm wrestling contest, and so the two of them are set to go to a dinner date at 9 o'clock at Gugino's tonight. So Baroque left after coercing Mark Cuban, and it was at this point, after leaving the whalery, that he comes into contact with Mei and her snake, Mr. Slithery. And after meeting Mr. Slithery and hearing how cool a guy he is, he decided to take the two of them in as temporary, like, trial-based crew members to see if they'd be able to win a slot on board the crew. And this is where we rejoin the crew. This is currently where everyone is and what everyone is doing. Abhabraham is still inside the whalery with an injured foot. Baroque has left and has now met up with Mei and Mr. Slithery, and Bak-koi is currently in the bar, the Weeping Cyclops, and he has just made a dinner date with Mark Cuban's brother. And we will start there. Let's join up with Abhabraham and see what is happening with him post the events of the Mark Cuban kerfuffle with Baroque and him leaving. What are you doing?
Ivan.
Mm-hmm. What does your character do? You've been shot in the foot. You've watched your captain get tackled to the ground, held down, attempted murder multiple times in a row before you watch him bald-faced lie his way into a dinner date with Mark Cuban and then leave. What is your character thinking right now? What is he wanting to do?
Kind of wants to get the contents of that whale.
Okay.
Still kind of waiting on that. So that's kind of what's important to me right now. Get some Beli.
Okay.
Get back my rope.
Sure. So your goal is to head back and ensure that you reap the rewards from your whale.
I'm still at the whalery.
You're still at the whalery, correct? Yeah, you are still there.
So not head back anywhere.
You would be heading back to the ship, and that the whale is still attached to your ship. You've yet to deliver it to the whalery. You just signed the contract.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Okay. So as you leave to go towards the door, there's like everybody inside the whalery has watched this whole thing happen with you and the captain. Since you walked in, the door opened up to the back, the walls opened up, and you negotiated with the sharks all the way up to the, romancing the stone with Mark Cuban. This whole thing, people that are inside the whalery have watched this happen. And as you're walking out, two like whalers come up to you and they're like, are you the one who killed the white whale?
I scratch the back of my head kind of like that, and I say, "On a day's work, gentlemen."
Who's the name of such a famous whaler as you?
Abhabraham Zinzeri.
Abhabraham Zinzeri. I remember it well.
But you can call me Ishmael.
Okay, Ishmael. Why have we never seen you before here in these parts? Are you new to this scene, or you seem to be experienced in the field of whaling?
I'm just shy.
Okay. We've all been there before. Tell you what, me and the boys will take you out for a round of drinks and tattoos.
I do want to tell them that I'm a very experienced whaler. 30 years under my belt consecutively of whaling. This is the 69th whale I've ever whaled.
Nice.
Thanks. Well, it's 69th whale. The 420th that I've had an active hand in killing.
Blaze it. Yeah, very cool. Wow, you have great numbers.
I'd like to keep it that way.
So you're retiring?
No. But for every whale I revive, the numbers go down. So
So you're skilled in the ancient nautical arts of necromancy.
Yeah.
Incredible. A living legend among us boys. Aye, that white whale has been the plague of these seas for years, sinking not more than 50 ships in the past decade alone.
Well, you're welcome.
Aye.
You have any rope?
I, of course. Any good whaler, and of course, has a safe stockpile of rope. You never
At
know
least
when you're
50
gonna
yards.
need it.
At minimum.
Well, yeah, at minimum. Yeah,
Every whaler knows that.
Yeah, whenever I leave the house, need to have at least that much rope.
Right, and a backpack, surely.
Well, how are you gonna carry it?
That's
I mean,
right.
surely you could loop it around your waist, but a backpack is the way to go.
Let me level with you guys, experienced sailor. All the yokels on my ship don't have backpacks. They don't have bedrolls. They don't have eye patches.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I know. It's like, one voice of reason out of all the motley crew. Can you believe I'm putting up with this shit?
How do you even get out the door without an eye patch?
Well, I mean, it's like, what happens if it's dark and you need an eye that's already used to the darkness?
Yeah, my eye gets tired after a few hours of bright light. I need to rest it. How do you do that without an eye patch?
You don't.
You are a wise man indeed, Ishmael.
Thank you. Finally, somebody.
Could me and the boys treat you to a round of drinks and a nautical tattoo to commemorate you killing the whale?
Yes, I'll allow that.
It has been allowed, men.
First, I have to get the whale to the whalery and collect my stuff.
Meet us at the tavern, the nearest tavern, whenever you have a minute. We'll be waiting for you. And we'll bring our tattoo kit. All right, great. And so with that, Abhabraham leaves the whalery and heads back towards the ship to go and harvest his spoils from inside the whale. We will cut there and we'll go back to Bak-koi in the tavern.
All right. So how long has it been? Is this like right at the same cut? Is it like still like around?
It's at the same cut. Yeah.
3 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how much T minus what until this Italian dinner date at this very fancy restaurant with our Cuban brother?
So I'm gonna say right now it's like 6 o'clock. Like you've had a full day. That this is still the same day that you met the dude with the wheel and you killed the whale. This is all happening throughout the same day. So it's like evening when you guys arrive here, like 5 o'clock or so. I'd say it's been like no, we said it's been 2.5 hours. So then I guess it's like 7:30 right now. So yeah, it's evening. You got probably like an hour and a half left until you got this dinner date at Cucino's.
Gotcha. And I did also hear you mention that I took part in killing the whale, so I appreciate that. I want 1% of the earnings.
Yeah, good luck with that.
But no, okay, so if I still have an hour before this dinner date,
Aaron,
will.
You actively tried to save the whale.
He did secure the carcass. If he wasn't holding it up, who knows if you would have been able to tie it up or
not. It was a team effort.
How many times do I have to say throw me away from the whale again and again?
Without us, you would have died. No questions asked.
You are a human.
You were practically begging for help the entire time.
I have a hatred towards you. It's what I do. Anyway, okay, so I'm still in the process of collecting information, I believe, right, about this sex change of mine. But
yeah, here we can take us back to the go back to the bar since that's where we're at right now.
Right, sure.
Okay. So what were you saying?
Okay, so I can't remember. Did the barkeep tell me anything? I think he said like he knows of something, but he never actually told me where it was. I think when I asked him directly.
I don't think that he knows of any way. I can't remember exactly what that conversation was. I watched the whole last session, but I don't remember this conversation with the barkeep.
That's fine. That's fine.
I don't believe he knows anything.
Okay, then I guess I will twiddle my thumbs in front of this Mark Cuban's brother. And
that reminds me. Let me get him on the map here.
I mean, he's my dinner date. You can't. That'd be awkward.
Yeah, he's there.
He's the one paying for it. Okay, so I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs and then poke my fingers together in a very shy fashion and say, "Well, Mark Cuban's brother, you don't mind if I powder my nose real quick, do you?"
No, I don't. But before you go, my name is actually Spark Cuban.
Oh, okay, Spark Cuban. That's a very zingy name.
What do you mean?
Cause like zing zing, Mark Cuban, but you're Spark Cuban and Sparky. That's my first doggy's name. If I had a dog.
I don't follow.
Anyway, I'm gonna powder my nose. Thanks for wait, where is the bathroom?
I think it might be where the sign says bathroom.
All right. Well, don't mind me. I'll be back in a few. And after I do that, I try to sneak out of the bar and just get out of the bar as soon as I can.
Okay, so you're trying to sneak. Actually, let me open
Yeah.
up everybody's character sheets here. Give me a sec.
I don't know if I have like deception or I don't know.
We will see what you have. I am also not sure what you have. So many character sheets to open up. Okay.
Did you get a final time when Chrissy's coming back, Toby?
Her game is over at 7 your time. She's in Quincy, so I don't think she should be later than like 7:30. Ideally, I don't know how much longer it like would ever take her. Than that.
7:24 over there.
Someone might
Yeah,
need to send
I
you.
know. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I was surprised it's been this long.
Someone might need to send the link to the Discord and or call her and tell her to enter the Discord. Because she never tried.
She's not even home yet. I haven't heard any doors open.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess you could tell her.
I don't see anything that you would roll necessarily. You don't have hide. Yeah, I'll just roll a d20 -1 for you. So
Okay.
you're trying to sneak out. You're not. Yeah, you're trying to make sure he doesn't notice. Okay. We will roll a d20 -1. Yeah, so that's a 1. So
All right.
so yeah, why don't you tell me exactly what happens here?
Sure. So as I'm trying to sneak out, I think I walk in front of his field of vision as I'm going the opposite way of the bathrooms, and happen to trip. And in doing so, I get up and I look at him and I say, "Pardon me, Spark Cuban. I can't read. Can you point me in the direction of the bathroom again?"
It's over there. And he points over at the bathrooms.
All right. Thank you, Sparky. And I actually walk over there this time.
Okay, great. All right, so you head into the bathroom.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna challenge one more person on my way to the bathroom to see if I can just spend get a little more money. But
sure. Okay, so I'll roll.
And I'm betting just 100 belly.
100 belly. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll roll 2d20. The first one will be yours. The second one will be the other guy.
Sure.
You lose again.
All right. Cool.
So yeah, so you walk up and you like, sit down, you plop your arm down, and you're like, "Put her there, mister." And he just kind of slams your hand to the table. And takes 200 belly from you.
Great. Can't wait.
Okay, you still have a ton of belly though, so.
Yeah, but every time I challenge somebody, I always lose. I think I've yet to win.
Yeah, I don't think you've won a bet yet. I mean, but if you keep trying, eventually you might.
I like to hope so. Anyway, and then I go to the bathroom. That'll end my turn.
Okay, so we will cut from there, and we will head back to Baroque as you are walking back from the whalery with May and Mr. Slithery. What are you doing?
I guess I'll just tell him to wait there while I go shopping. I'm gonna go shopping a little bit.
Okay.
Because the snake seems to know how to cook, but I don't trust his decision-making process.
I am a snake.
Yeah. So let me check my belly real quick. See how much I even have to.
Yeah. How much do you even have?
I have 18,000. I'm pretty all right.
Wow, how'd you get that much? Holy cow! I thought you had like 1,000.
No, I have 18,000.
More than I
Good
thought.
idea.
Okay.
That's what I thought as well.
Oh, did you sell one of your weapons then, or something?
The
The last merchants. You might have sold like your food or your something, right?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
You might have just looted it from somebody, question mark.
Yes,
I mean,
I'm
50,000
assuming
is a
so.
lot.
I think there
Wow.
was like 20,000 on the ship captain or something, question
Oh,
mark.
okay. Sure.
There was like something like that.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you walk around the city, just kind of looking around. Why don't you roll me a d20. Let's see how well you're able to find the market.
Pretty well, it seems.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say you are kind of walking around looking for the market. You don't find it right away. I'm gonna say it takes you like 20 minutes to find it. So that's putting us at 7:50 now. And by that point, you do make your way to the market.
Wait. 15 p.m.
Yeah.
Sorry to miss my dinner date.
No, it's at 9 p.m.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, this is both at 9?
Both of yours are at 9. Yeah, by happenstance,
Okay, great.
both Cuban brothers have scheduled Italian dinner days with you at 9.
And might I ask also, how long until my gather knowledge thing is over?
So you are currently 2.5 hours in. You should be done gathering knowledge right in time for your dinner date with Spark Cuban.
Oh, excellent. All right, that's all.
Yeah. Okay, so we have navigated to the market. After walking around for about 20 minutes or so, Baroque ends up talking to enough people who point him in the right direction, and he finds his way to the market. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some food, but while I'm here, I might do some shopping.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, you're the one. So as you walk into the market, you can see that there's like a bunch of different stalls and different vendors that are all over the place. There are some merchants that are selling weapons. There are some merchants that just have like general supplies. There's one that is seemingly more specialized in like supplies and materials for ships. And you can see like a couple like food stands too. Like there's some places selling like fruit and vegetables, like produce. And then there's a place making like some what appears to be like gyros or something. He's like shaving some meat off of like spit onto like little pieces of bread and some vegetables and stuff.
Okay, I go over to the fresh produce.
Okay, you head over there and you talk to the person. He's like, "Hey man, how's it going?"
It's going pretty good. I'd like some tomatoes and some oregano if you could, and some salt if you may.
Far out, brother. Far out. Yeah, I can get you all that stuff, man. That'll be.
I say one more thing actually.
Yeah.
You have any sleeping pills?
I mean, I don't, man, but I mean, my mom does.
Where's your mom live, bud? For 2 reasons.
Yeah, I mean, we live in town, man. I live with her just because she she has a hard time sleeping, man. So like sometimes the pills don't knock her out, dude. I gotta knock her out sometimes, bro.
Hey, I get that, man. Do you like having true sight every once in a while?
I mean, boy,
seeing the real world, not just this distorted dystopia that we all live in. All right, you know what I mean? Like you're just getting sick of seeing some government bull crap all the time.
Yeah. Well, I've got power, man. Yeah.
I got this true sight potion, and I'm willing to trade it for, of course, the produce and the sleeping pills.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to pay the rent with the vegetables and stuff, dude. It's from Mother HF, right to my stand into your pocket.
Yeah, I get that, man. I'll pay for the produce. How about that? And then the other one. Yeah.
I mean, like you were getting tomatoes and oh shit, fuck. What else?
Some tomatoes, pasta, oregano, and then some ground beef if you got it.
Oh man, I don't have all those kind of specialty ingredients, man. I mean, grass. I can get you some oregano. He kind of winks at you. It's like I can get you some tomatoes, man. But like, I don't know. Like I'm not the guy that like supplies for Guiginos or anything. Like fancy stuff like spaghetti. I'm lost. I can't tread in those kind of murky waters.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, kid. I'll go shopping at the Magino store, I guess. But those sleeping pills are very intriguing, and I'd like to talk to you about those. Maybe later. We'll talk about those later.
Far out, man. Yeah. All right. So like,
and then let me get some of that oregano too, and then I wink.
it's like, all right, man. That'll be 420 deli, my dude.
Yeah, I buy it.
Okay. Subtract the money from your inventory, and he gives you like 1/8 of an ounce of some leafy substance.
And then I hit him with the far out.
Excellent.
Okay. And then yeah, I go. I try and find the what is it? Linguitos.
So Guigino's is the name of the nicest Italian restaurant in town. So yeah, he was talking about whoever supplies them with their ingredients is probably where you're gonna have to go to get specialty like Italian ingredients.
Yeah. So I gather information trying to find out what that is. I don't even look at the rest of the market yet.
All right, so I'm gonna say, instead of doing like a time constraint thing, I'm gonna say all the people here in the market probably would like have some sort of idea like who supplies for Guigino's. Roll me a gather information. Do you have gather information?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, roll me a gather information. There we go. Okay, so you get done talking to this guy, and you kind of pocket the little baggie that he gave you, and you ask the first person you see about who supplies for Guigino's, and right away they're like, I mean, I know who it is, but I don't know if you want to get associated with folks like them. That's a dangerous type. I would recommend you try to steer away from them if you can.
Okay. I do an intimidation on him, and I make a boner out of my chalk, enough that it sticks through my pants, and I slowly grow a gun out of it. And I say, "Hey, do I look like a guy who's gonna get fucked with by some Italians?"
Roll me intimidate. Roll me intimidate. It's pretty intimidating.
I think I have it. I hope I have. No, I don't. I'll do a 20 minus 1, yeah.
D20 minus 1, yeah, and then he'll roll sense motive against you. So just also a D20 minus 1. Well, he wins, yeah. So you make your chalk erection, and you kind of like point your finger gun at him and threaten him. And he's like, listen, man, like I don't know what your whole deal is here. I don't want any part of this whatever fucking crazy gay thing you're trying to do with me here. I just gave you some good advice. You want to stick away from these people. They're not the kind of folks that you want to be, dealing with if you don't have to. All right.
All right. I proceed to spit 500 belly out of my penis erection gun. Not too terribly fast, just kind of like a water balloon. If you like did the little thing.
So are you taking your dick out right now?
A little bit. No, this is still the gun erection, and it's just spitting out.
Define gun erection. What does that mean?
So, okay, this is the erection, right? This is my.
Is it your penis?
Sure, that could be my penis. That's fine.
I mean, the question is a yes or no question. Is it your penis?
Well, originally it was just going to be above my penis, so I didn't have to get in like if somebody attacked it, I wouldn't lose my.
Right.
But it can be. I mean, it depends. Like, I just want to be able to shoot this belly out as a coerce, not a coerce, but
I just don't know how you would do it. Like, what are you feeding belly like through like a slot? Like you're a slot machine, and it's like going down a track and shooting out of your cock. Like, how does that work?
Chrissy, go get on a computer. I'm in the middle of it. What do you mean you need help getting on? Go on mom's account. Ask mom for her account information. Get on Zoom. Okay, then get on it.
Okay, so you're gonna throw 500 belly at this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care. I can just throw it. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so you throw 500 belly at him. He's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll take the money, sure. But listen, man, like this, I'll tell you what you want to know, but don't come crying to me if things go south for you. I warned you. All right.
Okay.
The people who supply Guiginos with all of their authentic Italian cuisine are, of course, none other than one of the 5 great families of the West Blue, one of the mafioso dons. From what I know, living here on the island, they're the ones who are heading the operation that's smuggling Italian cuisine here illegally onto the island.
So wait, does that mean Italy is canon?
You mean the island of Italy? Yeah, it's in the West Blue.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay. I say yeah, thanks, bud. And then I'm gonna try and steal my 500 back.
Do you have like a sleight of hand or I think like pickpocket or something like that?
It would
Yeah,
be sleight of hand.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so. That'd be good. Bluff. Sleight. Yeah, I have sleight of hand.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Ooh.
Well, I can tell you what's gonna happen right now. I can already tell you what's gonna happen right now. Yeah, so you get the information from him, and he picks up the belly and puts it in his pocket, and he like
Give me 5 minutes.
He like turns around to leave, and as he turns around, you like very quickly like scamper after him and attempt to reach into his pocket to take the belly back out. And he notices immediately, he's like, fucking Christ, come on, man. Like, what? It's 500 belly. What are you doing right now? But he's like, thief, he yells out thief. And all of the guards in the marketplace, all the Marine officers that are kind of just hanging out nearby, they hear him and they show up to apprehend you.
Okay, yeah, I get out of there as fast as possible. Chrissy, turn your camera off. I'm gonna help you in like 5 minutes. If she can hear me. She can't hear me.
Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so roll me initiative.
Initiative. Oh, combat.
What am I hearing right now?
You're hearing the greatest rap ever.
Dude, I told you 5 minutes. Just wait 5 minutes. In the chat, and I said it a little bit ago. Wait 5 minutes. About done. And I'm gonna get you set up.
I can't see the chat just that. What is the thing?
Did you roll initiative already, Justin? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, 13.
Cool. Okay, so we got our turn order here. Yeah, so the guy's holding your wrist. This guy here, he's holding your wrist. He's like, thief, thief. This guy just tried to steal belly right out of my pocket. And the Marines are charging and coming to surround you and apprehend you. One of the Marines this guy's going first. This brawler here in front of you, he's going to run up to you and take a swing. I gotta open all these guys' fucking sheets up. Yeah, he's going to come up to you and be like, how dare you try to steal here in the Toroa market? And he makes a swing at you. Yeah, so he swings at you and is just kind of off sides, and he clocks this guy in the jaw, the guy that's holding onto your wrist. He just kind of punches him. He doesn't hit him terribly hard, but he does just kind of hit him, and he lets go of your arm as he kind of like gets knocked backwards. And we were on to your turn.
Yeah, I hit this guy with a sidestep. So I hit him like I'm going right, and then I go to the left, and I just pull.
You're
The
running.
guard or
Yoinks.
the holder?
The guard. I go yoinks.
Okay.
All right, so you have 30 movement. Where are you trying to run?
Can I pull up a map? If I run up, where am I going?
You should be in the market map right now.
Well, I'm in the market map. Well, like if I go up, where does that take me? I guess I wouldn't know. So I'll pull it up.
So you're going upwards in the map. That would take you kind of closer to the whalery.
Do I know where the Italian restaurant's at? Because I would like to go down.
You don't know where
there.
Guigino's is yet. You have
Oh,
not
he told
yet.
me, right? Oh, he told me that.
No, it's
I
just
don't
the
wanna
nicest
mess with
Italian restaurant in town. That's all you know about it. But yeah, the people supplying Guigino's are associated with the mafia.
Yeah,
but
I'll head down.
You don't know where. Okay, so you're going downwards down here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. All right. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So it is this guy now. And he is kind of a fatty. He's ready to apprehend him. He's like, wait up. And he's running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces down here to try and catch you. And then we are on to the swordsman, who will do much the same and just run down to attempt to catch up. And then we have a marksman here. So this guy is going to take a shot at you.
Yep.
As you are running away, he's going to aim his rifle and he is going to, or his flintlock, he's going to take a shot. And he will miss. So it just goes right through you. No
Can I
big
make it a
deal.
fart noise when it hits me? Or when it...
Yeah, you make a fart noise when it hits you, and a cloud of chalk comes up from the impact. Okay, and then we have another marksman. So he's going to run up here, and he's going to take a shot at you as well. And he misses again. Yep, so this guy takes a shot at you again, still nothing. He's just hitting your back. Little clouds of chalk dust are coming up, but nothing's really happening. So this guy here, the first guy to swing at you, he like looks over to the dude that he hit. He's like, sorry, man. And run to try and catch up with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he will swing at you again, attempting to hit you. Yeah, and he connects.
Oh, man.
And he hits you for 3 damage.
Ow!
It's like, take that, criminal scum. All right, it's on to you.
All right. Yeah, I keep bolting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's say I'm gonna try and shoot down one of these marketplace things. Is that cool? Like if I try and shoot down a
Or
wooden
the market tents?
Sure.
Yeah. So like in
You're
the
trying
movies.
to like, shoot down the support beams to like make the goods or like the tarp or whatever fall into their way or something. I assume
Yeah,
it's
and
cool.
hopefully it's like a bowl of I'm imagining a barrel of potatoes.
The guy who just made handmade marbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right,
That would be
sure.
perfect.
Yeah, there's a guy selling marbles in this booth here that you're running past right now. He's got big, just barrels full of marbles. Yeah, you can try and take a shot at it. Roll your attack. Yeah, I'll say that you take out. So the marbles are like they're in barrels and they're sitting on like a wooden platform, like under his tarp. And I'm gonna say you take one of the legs of that platform out, and it kind of collapses forward. The barrels hit the ground, and marbles will spill out behind you here as you're running past.
Okay. I again say yoinks.
So
Followed
it's
by
Fatty's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is attempting to catch you still. This guy's running down here as well, but they are just not quite getting there yet. And this marksman is going to run up. He's going to climb up onto this tarp and take another shot at you with his flintlock. Oh, you already rolled defense? Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
nothing. He misses. He's like, shucks. And then this guy, he hops up here on tarp again and takes a shot at you as well. God, your defense is so good. It's a good roll by him too, and it just doesn't matter. Yeah, you are just like a like some sort of like a dust elemental or something. You are just running like a bat out of hell here out of the market. All these bullets are hitting you and blowing up clouds of like chalk dust. But they're not even really phasing you. You took one hit, but you're still going strong. You got these marbles all here behind you. This brawler is going to run up and attempt to hit you again. But as he runs up, he hits the marbles, and I am going to have him do a reflex save to see whether or not he's able to avoid falling down. Yeah, so he like runs and sees the marbles and kind of jumps and like lands on them, and they like are like rollerblades. He just like kind of wheels forward and he's like coming at you with a mission. And he takes a swing at you.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. God damn, that's your max defense roll? That's fucking insane. You get plus
What is
13
it, like
to
36?
defense. At the 33. It's his best defense.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, bloated defense much? Okay. Yeah, so he comes like rolling at you and goes to swing through. And what happens?
Narrate what happens?
Yeah, what happens?
So I hit him like the movie like Kung Fu Panda when he gets the water droplet on his arms. I get this guy in my arms and I twist him around my body like I'm part of the that one basketball team, the Globetrotters. Yeah, and I get him up like that, and then I just lay him down like very softly on his head.
Okay, yeah. So this guy's rolling at you, and you like some sort of a martial artist. You rotate him around like with the movement of your body and place him softly, like you would place like an egg like on the ground on his head, and continue to run away.
Then boner shot.
Then boner shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then the audience sees a shot of your hard dick as you run away. Great. Okay, and it's back to your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep bolting. I think I get out of there now.
Yeah, you should be out.
One, two, yeah, I'm out.
Okay, so after this display with you kind of like throwing this guy around your body as he's trying to catch you, and none of the bullets really kind of doing much of anything to you. The Marines kind of, they slow down. They're not full sprinting after you anymore. They're like, "We'll get you next time, you son of a bitch!" And they yell after you as you run out of the market. And that ends this combat. You have solved my Marine market puzzle.
Then I'm gonna go help Chrissy out. Get on, right?
Okay, go for it. We will cut there Aaron, from Baroque, and we will go back to Abhabraham.
Aaron, real quick, is your Zoom information just mom's?
What?
Is Chrissy's Zoom information just mom's Zoom information?
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool. Yep, I'll be back.
Okay.
All right, Abhabraham. So you have just left the whalery, and you are heading back to the ship to collect your spoils of whale.
That's accurate.
Okay. Yeah, so you're heading on your way there.
What noise is that?
I do not know what that was. Is there anything you want to do on your way there, or you're just heading straight back to the ship?
Straight back to the ship.
Cool. All right, so you head back to the shipyard. So you're back here to the shipyard, and you're coming up on the ship, and Lucas sees you. He's like, "Oh, hey there, welcome back."
Don't engage.
Hey, Ishmael, it's me, Lucas. Well, welcome back to the ship. It's been a couple hours. How are you doing?
Fine.
Oh, great. How did the sale go? Did you make as much as you wanted? How much did we make? What's the haul looking like, boss?
Well, I don't know how much I made. They haven't told me.
Oh, okay. So what? It's like you got 25% and the captain got 25%, or how is it getting split up exactly?
I get 50% of the whale, and I get 100% of the whale's contents.
Oh, great. Yeah. That's a pretty good deal. Wow. So is that like the standard contract, or did you kind of negotiate your way in there?
I don't know what the standard contract is, so I can't answer that.
Fair enough. I don't know. I'm just I'm just curious. I'm just trying to make conversation here.
Hey, I'm sorry. Can I get somebody to let Chrissy in real quick?
Yeah, I just let her in.
All right, cool. All right, we're all good then.
Cool. It's like, all right, great. Well, so we got all the details there worked out with the whale. What's your plan for getting in there and
audio a little bit. Make sure.
I can hear.
Well, yeah, I know you can hear. I just want to make sure they can hear you good.
yeah, she's quite audible. Yeah, so he's like, how are you planning on getting inside the whale?
Its mouth.
Are you just gonna like it, rigor mortis is a thing, so like that's kind of that's pretty stiff. How you plan? Are you gonna like bust in the teeth, or what's the game plan? I don't really know much about a whale's anatomy. Do they have teeth?
No. Girls don't see it. Everyone knows that.
Well, my name is Lucas, not everybody, so I guess that makes I don't know who everybody is, but sounds like a knowledgeable guy to me.
Or gal.
No, I know the agenda.
Well, you said you didn't know who they are.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know everything, but I do know something. I know this person's gender for sure.
You know very little, I'd say.
Wow, what a yeah, okay, heard.
I'd like to take this ship to the whaler now. Thanks, Lucas.
Oh, okay. Do you want some help doing that, or like?
No.
Okay, so I'll just fuck off then, or? All right, heard. And Lucas kind of gets off the ship and walks away.
So where is Maymay in all this?
Baroque left her back at the whalery when he
I
told
told her
her
to
that
go back. I told her to go back to the ship.
Yeah, he said he was
She should
going
be on her
to
way.
do some shopping, so she should be on her way here.
Right. Gotcha.
Do we meet Chrissy's character?
Yeah,
We did.
you are gonna hear in a little bit.
Okay, but we haven't yet.
No, not yet.
We have.
Okay, I didn't think.
I mean,
You
we
have.
have, but he has not.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just got Lucas to leave. He's got off the ship and he's headed into town. What do you do now, Abhabraham?
Get the ship to the whalery.
Okay, so you're gonna get on and you're gonna take the anchor up and try to navigate over to the whalery.
And
Alrighty, get on and do you have sailing or navigation?
I'm not sure. Let's see.
Find out.
I know Lucas is pretty good at sailing.
He does have those skills.
I don't really care what. Yes.
He might offer. You never know.
No, he did.
But he might.
No, well, he already had it. I have neither.
Okay, so make me a D20 -1 check for sailing and do the same for navigation.
Sailing first, navigation second.
Good rolls.
Yeah. All right. So you forget to pull the anchor up before like taking the ship out from the dock. You just kind of like you hoist the sails and catch a breeze, but you don't pull the anchor up. So like you succeed in like turning the ship around. But you're only able to get out like so far before you realize that the anchor is still at the bottom of the harbor here, weighing you down. So you're able to pull that out afterwards, and then you you go to navigate towards the whalery, but where you end up is. Just gonna pull. So this is the ship. So the whalery is over here. Where you end up navigating to instead, though, is you end up going the opposite direction, and you do end up over here, not at the whalery. So I would say that the amount of time that it took you to do that, we're going to be running concurrently with everybody else here time-wise. So when we left off with Justin, it was, I would say, probably about 8 o'clock after his kerfuffle with the Marines. He left you at around 7:30. So I would say by the time you got back to the ship and you've turned it around and you've come down here, I'm going to say it's been like 20 minutes at this point. So we're sitting at like 7:50. You have at this point clearly realized that you've gone the wrong direction. Do you want to attempt to re-navigate back to? Okay, so I'll go ahead and roll me navigation again. All right, so you realize you're like, I've gone the polar opposite direction of where I need to go. And so you start kind of steering the ship and heading back towards the correct direction. And we will cut there, and we will cut to May. Kristen, are you with us?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you are outside the whalery. Baroque left you and asked you to go back to the ship earlier. And you are heading back there as he's gone off to the market. What do you want to do? Kristen? Kristen?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah, talk to him, dude.
I'll
We've
go
all-
back and try and find him again.
You don't have to be on roll 20. Just keep talking. Keep talking.
So you're trying to find who?
The captain of the ship, Baroque Obama.
Okay, so Baroque leaves you and tells you he's going to the market, and he asks you to head to the ship, and after he leaves, you start looking for him.
Yeah, because I don't know where the ship is.
How do I?
I mean, you do know where the ship is because you have had like a whole conversation with Lucas already at the shipyard.
Okay, then I'll head back to the ship, I guess. Then.
Okay. Alrighty, so May is heading back to the ship. As you are heading towards the ship's location, you see Lucas leaving the shipyard. And he's like, "Oh, hi there, little Kuja girl. How you doing?
Good.
Did you end up meeting the captain?"
Yeah, I met him. He ended up going back to the market and told me to go back to the ship. Do you know where it is?
Well, if you'd asked me like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago, I probably would have told you that I was there. But I am no longer there now. Ishmael came back and he asked me to leave. Yeah, the ship, I think he was planning on taking it to the whalery. I don't actually know where it is at this point, as I have already left the harbor.
Who's Ishmael?
That's what he asked me to call him. I've heard the others call him Abhabraham, but he asked me to call him
No one has
Ishmael.
called him that he's heard. I've never told anybody on the ship. That's my name.
Yes, you have.
I told everyone else on the ship that that's your name. Yes, you have.
Okay.
You have.
So he's a part of you guys' crew too?
Yeah, he's one of the founding members.
Okay, cool. So you said that he's at the whalery right now, bringing the ship there?
I believe that's where he said he was trying to get to. I don't actually know where he is myself, but I think that's what he said his goal was.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye. And Lucas
Bye.
kind of walks off. All right. So you still heading to the ship?
Well, then I'm going to go back to the whalery, correct?
Yeah, I mean, you tell me. You do whatever you want. All right, so you're heading back to the whalery.
Yes.
So you and your snake head back to the whalery.
You got a camera going?
Huh?
Camera?
Camera?
Tried, yeah. So I can like work on it a little more, but I turned the video on. It's just a black screen. So I don't know if mom doesn't enable Zoom on her.
Trying to shoot it on Roll20, so I know it works.
Yeah, she had the camera on last time, but
I mean, I can mess with it a little bit. I'm
We,
not a
uh,
techie guy, so I'm
Justin,
not
what
great
you have
at
to do
it.
is you need to log out of Roll20. Log out of
Oh,
Zoom,
well, yeah, that'll occupy. Yep, that's fine.
then
I'll
open
just,
Zoom first.
yeah. Good, give me 1 second.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say during like this period of time with May May heading to the harbor and back to the dock that we're gonna be like right on track with like 750 as well. It's been about 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back.
Zoom cam.
Did you say that Baroque is sitting at 8, or you say everyone's just kind of sitting at 750 right now?
So I believe you are at Baroque is at 8 and everyone else is at 750 right now. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Why is this not working?
Are you using a
Log out of
computer or using a
Roll20.
phone?
Log out of Zoom, and then
Where's the
relog into
recording
Zoom
from
first.
this?
Toby's recording.
Well, while we wait on all this to happen, hey, look at that. We got video. Okay. So yeah, so Maymay's walked back to the whalery and she's heading up on it now as Abhabraham is working on navigating, hit the ship back to the correct place, and Bak-koi is in the bathroom. We will cut from Maymay back to Bak-koi in the bathroom of the Weeping Cyclops.
Okay. Let me ask you, now that I'm in the bathroom, assuming there's a mirror, do I still see my feminine self or do I see my masculine self?
You're still a woman.
Okay. I didn't know if it was one of those cool things where I could like see my inner self,
But
No.
keep your name as a woman.
So when you need
So, okay, so I'm in the bathroom. I guess I will try to,
click this twice, yeah.
I don't know. I guess I want to go along with the plan. I mean, it's free dinner, so I guess that gets my character to eat, and then by then I'll have some information. But yeah, I guess I'll find. Okay, assuming, let's say I'm not actually going to, but let's say I found some weird dust, some weird powder on the sink cabinet, the sink counter, and I put that on my nose and make sure that I don't know what girls do when they powder their nose. I'm like, cool, my nose has been powdered. And then I walk back out to Spark Cuban.
Unmute Chrissy, please.
Yeah, I just did. Okay, yeah. So you find some powder on the counter, and you kind of just like coat your nose in it, and you walk back out. He's like, "You look beautiful."
Oh, thank you, Sparky. I can't wait for our dinner date tonight. It's gonna be so exciting.
Hubba, what a woman.
So, are we walking there, or do we have some fancy way to get from this fine tavern to the Italian restaurant?
Baby, we'll only travel in the lap of luxury. Why walk when you can ride?
Oh, what shall we be riding there, Sparky?
He's like, allow me to introduce you. And he shows you outside, and there is a horse-drawn carriage. There's two white stallions pulling a carriage out in front of the bar. I keep one of these on retainer just in case.
All right. Hate to do that. I had a phone call like just start ringing. I heard two white stallions and then it cut out. What did you say after that?
Yeah. There's 2 white stallions and a carriage out front. He says that he always keeps one on retainer just in
Oh.
case.
Great. Okay, cool. Do we know? Okay, I guess I asked him. Well, Sparky, should we arrive on early or on time to our date tonight?
Well, I can tell you one thing. I don't think I'll be doing anything early tonight.
Oh, stop it, you! You know me and my hunger. I'm starving. I attempt to roll an intimidation check.
Yeah. Do you have intimidate?
I do.
Yeah, I thought you did. Okay. Yeah, roll intimidate.
Yeah.
You got a 6 on intimidate. Let's see
Great.
how Spark Cuban does with his sense motive. He does not have sense motive, of course. Why would he? Give me 1 second. Okay. And he's gonna roll sense motive. Yeah, so he's like, I don't know you at all. Why would I know that about you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sparky. I just get a little feisty when I'm hungry. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I was curious if we could go a little early tonight.
Reservations at 9, babe.
Well, all right. Do you have anything to pass the time until then?
Wouldn't be one of the Cuban brothers if I didn't keep a little something for moments just like these. And he pulls out a bag of like Jacks and Tiddlywinks.
Oh, my favorite.
Enjoy the club, toots.
But if I be different here in Toroa, I've only played on my own kind of island. Remind me, Sparky, what's the rules to play this game?
Babe, everyone knows that Jacks and Tiddlywinks are a universally human experience.
But Sparky, I'm not a human, so I don't understand what that means.
You're right. You're an angel.
Oh, stop it, Sparky!
Yeah, and he explains the rules of the game to you. I'm not going to explain all the rules of the game. He explains them to you, and you're like, oh, cool.
Thank you for the explanation there. It makes sense again.
And,
How much time did that take?
I'd say that. I don't know. Here, let me roll a d20. Let's see how long it takes for you to. I'll roll d20 plus your wisdom mod to see how long it takes for you to understand the rules of the game. Your wisdom mod is 3.
Now, with the wisdom higher, would that mean that he stalled for longer, or with the
That he would understand it quicker. The higher the roll is. Yeah, I'm gonna say it takes like 10 minutes for him to like really get you to understand like what the rules of Jacks and Tiddlywinks are. But once you got it, it's like you got it. Yeah, so we're sitting at like 8 o'clock now. After all of this, you're right in line with Justin.
Excellent.
Yeah, so he's like, in the spirit of the night, since this date's happening because of a wager, how do you feel about gambling on this game?
And I say, well, Sparky, that sounds right up my alley. And I very casually pull out $100 or 100 belly and just lay it on the table, but flatten out with both with all 3 of my hands at once to make it look really nice and crisp.
How much money?
100 belly. Actually, I raised it to 5.
500 belly.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's like, I was thinking maybe the stakes would be a little bit higher than that. And he whips out 10,000 belly.
How much do I have?
I think you have 17,000.
Oh my god. I have less than
You
my
have
captain?
1750. Yeah.
Jesus.
Now, this one isn't all luck though, I think, right? The Jackson Tiddlywinks take some skill.
Yeah, so the way that the game would work, just so you have as a kind of benevolent DM, I'll tell you how it would work. It would be a dexterity based game where the goal is to like bounce a ball and then grab as many like jacks off of the ground as you can before the ball like lands again. So you would essentially just be doing dex checks against each other, and whoever has the higher one would win.
I say to him, now, Sparky, let's not start too high. Match me at 2 and we'll be just fine.
So wait, you're saying you want to bet
2,000
2,000 Belly? Okay.
instead of 10,000 because it's so much.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
dirt poor.
I think you have a
Okay.
gambling problem.
What?
You have a gambling problem. That's like your thing.
Yeah, I know I have a gambling problem, but I can't just literally lose all my
Well,
money
I think it's
in one
very
shot. I
important
can't
you
gamble
do.
then.
I think it's very
I
important you
can't.
do.
I can't.
It
gamble
wouldn't.
if I
It
have
wouldn't be
zero
part
money.
of your disadvantages if you didn't gamble as 10,000, Aaron.
Exactly. I need to have money to gamble. Like I can't stop
No.
gambling.
Oh, you do.
That is one of your disadvantages.
Yeah, is that I always gamble. I always
Yeah,
gamble.
so you
Doesn't
would
mean I
have you
gamble
would
till I'm
have to go for
dead.
this.
I
No,
think you do
I'm
have
gonna go
to
2.
for this, Aaron.
I have intelligence, buddy. Intelligence and wisdom. I'm not.
I mean, your
stupid.
intelligence is 7. You just lost a point of intelligence like last week. So,
This is true.
Okay. I do still have wisdom though.
you do have wisdom. You have 16 wisdom. It's your highest stat.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What-
even though you might not be like the brightest bulb in the bunch, you do know when to hold them and when to fold them. You know when to walk away and when to run.
Right. That's why I don't keep on going to arm wrestles when I keep on losing 5 times in a row.
Right.
That's not
you,
what I mean.
You
I
would
mean a nice
never
guy.
do that. Yeah.
No.
Sidebar. What did Aaron get with his extra arm? Did you think about that?
Yeah. So essentially, the way the extra arm is going to work is it's just going to let him as a warrior, it's just going to give him like more utility and like how he can equip himself. So like he could have like a 2-handed weapon and a shield equipped, or he could have like 3 swords equipped or whatever. Like it's just going to give him more like utility and like how he is able to hold things and like how many things he can hold at a time. But it's not going to give him like any extra attacks or anything. Like the third
Would it give
arm,
him-
like
Yeah. Would it give him any stat boost like dexterity or strength?
nope. It's just going to be purely just like affect like the way that he can dual wield things.
Just curious.
Yep. Okay, so you want to try and get him to go to 2,000 instead?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Not everyone can be a Cuban. And he's like,
Hey.
yeah, I guess we can do a smaller bet. Okay, so you guys are gonna play Jacks and Tiddlywinks for 2,000 Belly.
Yeah, that sounds like a fine time.
Okay, so your Dex modifier is -2.
What?
Yeah, you're not.
Dexterity?
Yeah, your Dex is bad. You have a 7 Dex.
I have a 7 dex and a 7 intelligence.
Yeah,
Did these change like a ton?
that's what they've been. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Spark Cuban is 12 Dex, so he has a +1 to Dex.
Right.
All right, let's roll these 2 D20s. Let's see what happens.
God.
Okay, so you got a 19
Oh,
-2, and he got a 15 +1. So yeah, you win by 1 point.
Nice.
Yeah, so you guys are playing Jacks and Tiddlywinks for like 5 minutes or something, let's say, and you win best 2 out of 3. And he's like, well, what deal's a deal? And he hands over 2,000 Belly to you.
excellent. I actually have money. Well, a little more money now. Almost
Yeah,
20,000.
you've almost made back all the money you lost at the bar.
Nice.
Okay. So we will cut there with Spark Cuban and with Bak-koi playing Jacks and Tiddlywinks out in front of the bar. And we will cut back to Baroque. So Baroque, we are back here. You have just fled the market. What are you doing?
So my initial quest is to find the Italian restaurant. So I guess I'm gonna scope out the area, right? Do I think there's gonna be an Italian restaurant here? And yes or no? Yeah.
So the question is what?
Well, yeah, like sense motive, I guess. I mean, gather information.
Would it be an
maybe.
investigation? Would it be a spot? Gather information?
Yeah, just like thinking if I could see the restaurant, if I think the restaurant's gonna be in the surrounding area over
Yeah,
here.
roll me a spot.
Spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, can I just say that doing Spark Cuban's voice is like so
Yeah, I
fucking
imagine
grating
so.
on my throat.
I'm sure it's
Mark Cuban's not so much
terrible.
better.
No, Mark
You
Cuban's
listen
not.
both first.
Spark Cuban is worse, but Mark Cuban
Yeah.
is not much better. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you kind of look around and you can see like out of the corner of your eye, you see like the fat Italian chef, like like the statue that you see out in front of good Italian restaurants.
I get pretty excited, and I grow a tail and I wag it.
Okay.
You grow a tail and you wag it? Okay.
Yeah, as one does. Great. Yeah, you can see the fat Italian chef, and it's like right over like here. You can see he appears to be in front of some sort of building, and there's like a line out in front of the building.
Yeah, I book it. But I don't book it to the front. I try and sneak around the back.
Okay. Do you have hide?
Let me check. Yeah, I have hide.
Okay, roll me a hide. Not great. Yeah, so you run up to the side of the building and you attempt to like sneak around back, but the maitre d' out front sees you and he walks over to you. He's like, "Tut, what is happening here? This is not allowed. Sacre bleu."
I play it off. I'm pretty slick about it. I go, "Oh, just the guy I was looking for. I thought you were gonna be in the back. You remember me, right?"
I am how you say, not in the back. No, I do not remember you, you saucy boy.
Yeah, we went to band camp together.
I did not go to know how you say band camp.
Oh well, I don't know. You familiar face, and I remember your name. Anyways.
What is my name then? You Chucky Mouse.
The maitre d', maitre Dominic.
This is not my name.
When did you turn Chinese?
I am a Japanese Italian man. I am French on my mother's side.
Anyways, yeah, let's start shooting this shit. Where you guys get your food from? I'm gonna be straight with you, Major Dominic.
Yeah, give me a second. Take this fucking. We get our food from you say supplier.
Yeah. Who's your supplier?
That is how you say a confidential information.
Well, whoever denied it supplied it, and you sure are denying my advances here, Maitre Dominic.
Okay.
It is my job to keep the riffraff out of the restaurant. If you do not have a reservation, I will have to ask you to leave.
That's not. Sorry, no, I got it to the wrong lane completely. Like went to the shoulder.
Oh fuck. Man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna need some Italian food. Then I don't quite have the time to wait for it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
kind of
and everyone else in the city.
I'm kind of a big deal. I got a date with Mark Cuban. I hear he's a very powerful man here. And I don't think you want to make him angry.
Yeah,
as well as me.
And I have a date with Lori.
Okay, what do I got to do to prove it to you?
You would have to have, you say, reservation.
Okay, I guess I'll just wait outside the pub like a bum. I start thinking about it.
Yeah. Shoo shoo, you American pig dog.
I spit on his shoe.
Yeah, he kind of like bends down, wipes it off with his thumb, and then just like sticks it in his mouth. It kind of like looks you dead in the eye as he does it.
That's classic Major Dominic. And I don't want to say I wait out there because I definitely want to, but I don't know if that's gonna like that's even something my character would do.
I
Probably
say
not.
it's 8:05 now after this interaction.
Yeah, I just walk around the other back. I don't know. Like I'm not waiting around. I try and be sneaky.
Roll me a
with them.
hide again. Okay, let me make a roll here. Okay, yep. So you you kind of like step away, and he returns back to like the front of house, and he's kind of like looking over like the people whose names are on the list and what time reservations are. And as his head is down, he's looking at this stuff. You kind of like sneak around the other side of the building, and
Cool.
you get around back. We will cut there. I'm going to say it is 8:10 your time currently after sneaking around to the back of the restaurant. And we will cut back to Abhabraham navigating the ship to the whalery. So you have made it back up to this point. Roll me a sailing check. You can see the whalery now from where you are. You know where you're going, but let's just see how well you sail there. All right, yeah, adequate. Yeah, so I would say you are able to sail the ship over here and get it parked. It is currently like 8:10 right now. It takes you like 20 minutes or so to get the ship over there and to weigh the anchor and get the thing all tied up and everything, and you're there at the whalery. All right, and what do you do once you get there?
I tie up the ship, jump off, and I say, "Take me, I'm yours."
Jason Mraz kind of shows up. I think he's the one that sings that song.
Yeah,
Like he
Jason.
kind of shows up, or he shows up.
Canon or
He just kind of shows up. He's like you like you think you see him like like in a cloud or something. He looks like
Just
that
in a-
like yeah, like you're kind of just like looking up and you're like, is that Jason Mraz up there? But it's not.
Nathan Duraz.
No, Nathan Duraz is a totally different like field of clouds. Okay, so yeah, so you show up and you say take me, just to anyone in particular or just to
Hey, I'm yours. To the employees of the whalery in reference to the whale on my ship.
Gotcha. And they're like, yeah, you gotta head over to unloading. We don't process that kind of stuff here. You gotta head around over to the other side. Talk to the guys in unloading. They'll be able to do you straight.
Well, I talked to the guys on unloading then.
All right, so you walk over to unload it. And like, yeah, sorry, what can we help you with?
I motion just in the general direction of the whale.
They're like they got like whales. You know how like in like an auto body shop they'll have like cars propped up on like whatever, and they'll be under the car working on it. These guys are doing that with whales. They're kind of they got a couple whales set up and they're just under there with like their little like rolly thing they're laying on. They're kind of working underneath the whale. So they're like, sorry, I can't really see what you're gesturing to. I'm busy right now. What do you need?
I'll also talk to their manager.
He kind of like wheels out. He's like, I am the manager, punk.
Okay, now that he's wheeled out, I motion in the general direction of the whale.
He quickly wheels back under.
Okay, yeah.
Like, hey, listen, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, buddy. You need something?
Guys only need a whale process that I sold.
Oh, so you want to go to processing?
Okay, sure. So I go to processing.
So you go to processing. You walk up and there's kind of like a mousy girl behind the desk, and she's talking into a Denden Mushi. You know, you can kind of tell she's like, you know, maybe doing like some technical support, like customer service type stuff. And it's like a couple minutes as you're waiting there for her to finish her call, and she gets off and she's like, processing, how may I help you?
I say I'd like them to take this whale that I sold them.
Oh, you want to go to unloading? We handle like the processing of payments and revenue shares for contracts signed and amounts due. But
fine,
to
we can do
actually,
that.
to get,
We can
you
do
want to
that
go
now.
to unloading to actually process. I can only process sales that have been finalized.
Okay, so I go to unloading.
Yeah, can I help you?
Boy, I hope so.
Yeah, what do you need, punk?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him what processing told me.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, could you do it then?
What do you want me to do?
Receive the whale
Yeah, where is it?
tied to the boat.
Where?
I gesture to the direction of the boat.
I don't know if you're gesturing or something, bud, but I'm kind of busy right now. He's still working on it.
Oh, I guess I say south, east.
He takes out his compass and he's kind of looking at the compass under the wheel. He's like, all right, I got you. Due south.
Okay, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, he's like, all right, you got a contract signed or something?
Yeah, I handed my paperwork so we can sign off on it so I can get my money.
Ah, so you signed with Lori, huh? I actually can't unload whales for QVC sales. That's actually a separate department specifically for QVC.
What does QVC stand for? I ask.
Quality Veteran Certificates.
Okay, yeah. I go to that department.
Okay, yeah, you walk in and there is kind of like a taller, like lanky guy in there, just kind of standing behind the counter.
I tell him what receiving told me.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so can you take this whale?
Let me look over your contract.
I
Yeah,
give
looks
him
at
the
the
whale.
contract. Oh, you signed with Lori. Congratulations on joining the QVC family. Did you want to add whale squad insurance while you're here?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What does that insure exactly? I'd like to know.
if the whale gets any kind of like viruses or
Well, it's yours. You own 100% of it. So
yeah,
yeah. Does it protect anything of mine?
well, you get peace of mind knowing that if you get any kind of viruses in your whale, that the whale squad
No,
can fix
not
them.
my whale.
Well, I mean, you caught it, sir.
Yeah, so I don't get anything.
You get peace of mind and assurance.
I'm gonna pass on that.
Okay, and did you want a copy of your receipt today?
I would.
Okay, how would you like that?
Via messenger pigeon.
Let me go check on the pigeons in the back. And he heads into the back to go check on the pigeons. He's back there for a couple of minutes. He's like, I'm sorry, my shift's actually over. I'm gonna hand you off to my associate Brent. And this like bigger guy comes out of the bag. He's like, I'm Brent. How can I help you?
I tell him what receiving told me.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I ask him to process the whale, please.
Yeah, I should be able to do that. Oh, you signed with Lori. Congratulations for becoming a part of the QVC family.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you want Whale Squad on this?
No, it's quite all right.
Okay, great. And how did you want your receipt?
Messenger pigeon.
Let me go check on the birds in the back. Brent heads in the back to go check on the birds. He's back there a couple minutes. He comes out. He's like, all right, old Gus is a little bit tuckered out, but I think we can send Samuel out.
Great.
Where are we
Information
sending him?
I don't need, Brent.
I'm just trying to give you peace of mind.
No, I don't want it.
Where's the bird going to?
666 Terror
Okay.
Lane,
Oh, great.
Italy.
Ah! If we're sending our birds to Italy, they might not ever make it back.
Well, I don't care.
Well, you're gonna have to pay extra for Pigeon Squad insurance on that.
For not my bird? No, I don't think I will.
It's dangerous territory, so we charge an extra
You
fee.
need to insure your bird.
I mean, we're putting it in danger for you.
It's your problem.
Well, I mean, it's our problem as long as it stays here, but once it leaves the station, that's on the customer.
That's not how that works.
I'm just telling you our policy, sir. Would you like to speak to the manager?
Yeah, why not?
Just 1 second. And Bert goes back into the back. All right. So he comes back out, and he's got another guy with him, kind of like a shorter, like portly guy. And he walks out, and he's like, "Brett told me there was some kind of problem here. Well, how can I help?"
I tell him what receiving told me.
That makes sense.
Ask him if he can process the whale.
Let's see. Sign with Lori. Welcome to the QVC family. No to whale squad. Okay. And we're sending this receipt via messenger pigeon.
That's right.
Okay, that's going to 666 Terror Lane in Italy. Did you want Pigeon Squad insurance for that?
I would not like to insure the pigeon, no.
Right. Well, it's the customer's responsibility once it leaves the station. So
Okay.
Italy's just kind of a high-risk area right now.
Sure. Well, you keep me informed if anything happens to the pigeon then.
Well, it's for peace of mind.
Okay.
So you want the Pigeon Squad then, or?
I really don't.
All right. Let me see what I can do here. Give me a minute to work on the back end. And he's kind of typing away in the system. He's like, promo's expired. Let me see. Well, actually, maybe if I run him as a special code. He's like, poking around in the system. He's like, all right, I think I can do something here for you. I can waive the Pigeon Squad. But if I do, you'll have to get Whale Squad.
How much is whale squad?
It's 10% of the profits.
Absolutely not.
Well, sir, it provides you with peace of mind knowing that the whale won't get any kind of viruses.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Actually, scrap. I don't need to receive a message pigeon. I need it by smoke signal. If you could.
Oh, great. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
And what kind of wood did you want us to burn for that?
Apple.
Okay, we could do apple, but that would be an extra 1,000 belly per piece of wood burned.
Yeah. Let's do pine.
Oh, great. So would you like me to sign you up for our Freemium Plus plan?
No.
Well, it's absolutely free. Whenever you get your receipt by smoke signal, you can sign up for Freemium Plus to earn points on every purchase that you make at the QVC store.
I won't be purchasing anything at QVC.
It's the most quality source for veteran certificates on all of the seas.
I will definitely keep you in mind for my veteran certificate needs, but I would not wish to sign up.
Okay. Well, this all looks good. I can give it my stamp here. You'll just want to take it to offloading.
You mean processing?
No, I think I know what I mean.
You guys clearly who work here know exactly where to go, so I'll take your word for it.
Sir, don't patronize me, please.
Yeah. I'm the patron here. I'll patronize who I want.
Okay, well, you're gonna want to go to offloading.
I get my paperwork back.
He gives you the paperwork.
I go to offloading.
Thank you for being a member of the QVC family.
I say nothing.
Okay. You go back to offloading. It's been like 20 minutes at this point, by the way. We're sitting at like 8:30 right now. All right, so you get back to offloading. And the guys are still working on the whales.
I could give them my paperwork.
Sorry, Punk. You trying to hand something to me? I can't see anything. I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, I am trying to hand you something.
He kind of wheels out, looks at you for a second, and quickly wheels back under. He's like, all right, what do you got for me, punk?
Paperwork, stamped paperwork.
Let me take a look at that. And he wheels out and quickly looks at it and wheels back under. All right, that looks good to me. Just leave it on the floor there.
How do I get paid?
You're gonna want to take that to processing.
So not leave it on the floor then.
Well, me and my boys need to know where we gotta bring what gate we gotta bring it to. So I mean, we gotta know that when we offload it.
So where am I gonna? What am I taking to processing?
The paperwork.
Okay, I take the paperwork to processing.
Hey, wait, bud, you gotta leave that here, or else we're not gonna know what gate to take it to.
Yeah, I'll bring it back when processing's done with it.
We
You
can't
don't-
process the order until we've already taken the whale. Hey, Chip, why don't you help this guy out? This guy's been a real pain in my ass all day. Would you just get this guy out of here?
Let me see what's in my backpack.
Huh?
I want to see what's in my backpack.
Yeah, check it out.
I drink a bottle of alcohol.
You just killed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Chip, we got some alky over here. Can you help this guy out with his whale already? I'm tired of hearing him whine.
What does being
Ah.
drunk do to your stats? They give you plus
Okay.
strength something, minus wisdom.
Now I'm at 2 bottles of alcohol thing.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for your stats. I would maybe have it like give you advantage or disadvantage on certain actions, depending.
Hmm.
Like maybe it would help in charisma checks or something. Just would be situationally dependent. Okay, yeah. So he says that, and this guy comes out. Another guy like on the other side of the offloading department wheels out from under his whale. He's like, "All right, man, what do you need?"
I'd like to get my money for this whale.
All right, great. Did we already offload it?
No,
Oh, okay, yeah, we can help out with that. Where's the whale at?
on my ship. Southeast.
Okay, good. I was gonna say I'm not a compass. Okay, great. Southeast. So we're looking. He kind of holds his thumb up, trying to catch the wind. He's like looking around the harbor. You're the only boat there. He's like, oh, there we go. And so he walks. He's like, yeah, we can get this thing up and inside in no time at all. Come on, boys. And he kind of like waves over a few guys that like set up some rigging equipment and start lifting the whale out of the water. So they get it all offloaded. It's in the offloading department. They bring it to the appropriate gate. And then the guy, the first guy that you talk to, he kind of wheels out and quickly stamps the paperwork on the ground there next to him. And he's like, yeah, you're going to want to go to processing now.
Okay, I'm taking the processing.
Okay, so you go to processing, and there's that mousy girl on the phone, and she's answering phone. Just talking to people on the phone. And she ends up finishing her phone call, and she's like, how can I help you?
I gave her the paperwork.
Oh, great. You signed with Lori. Welcome to the QVC family. Let me process that for you real quick. Here we go. And she gets it all processed, and she's like, all right, great. And where are we sending the money for when the sale is complete?
You just give it to me.
Okay, give me 1 second here. And she does some typing. And she's like, okay, well, we're all set up here in the system. I need to find a buyer for the whale. We need to break it down and sell the individual parts. But once we do, we will have someone reach out to you. How do you prefer your receipt?
Smoke signal.
Okay, and are you a Freemium Plus member?
No.
Would you like to join Freemium Plus? It is free whenever you get your receipt by smoke signal.
No.
Well, as a Freemium Plus member, you earn points on all your purchases at the QVC store.
That's quite all right.
Okay, so I'm going to sign you up for Freemium Plus. What's a good address for you?
66 Terra Lane, Italy.
Italy? Oh, man. Okay. She gets you all signed up, and she's like, all right, great. And what's the name on the account?
Hugh.
Okay, Hugh. And how do you spell that?
Hugh.
Slow down. H. What was that?
You.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
G.
Okay.
H.
Oh, Hugh. Okay. And what was that?
Last name is Janus.
Okay, cheers.
J
Okay.
A
Okay.
N
Okay.
U
Oh, sorry, slow down. What's next?
U
Okay.
S.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I have Hugh James here. And it's going to Six Inches, Caroline, and Italy. Perfect. You are all ready. We will send out a receipt via smoke signal, and we will have someone reach out to you when your money is ready.
Thanks.
Thank you for being a member of the QVC family.
I see nothing.
That was a good
Okay.
voice. I liked it.
Yeah, thanks. All right. So we're sitting at 8:40 right now. You have just finished getting the whale all offloaded. You have dealt with all the various departments of the whalery and gone through the whole customer service carousel for a while now. We are going to cut there, and we're going to go back to May May.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Fishmail, and I'm just gonna like ask him if he dealt with the whale stuff, and if his
So,
name is Fishmail. Like, hey, are you
Right.
Fishmail?
so we're starting with you back at like 8 or no, what time?
I'm at the whalery right now because I was
Yeah,
looking for the
yeah,
boat.
you're at the whalery, but it's not like the time. By the time that he's done with everything, it's like 8:40. We're recapping back with you at like 8:10, I think, or like 8 o'clock. Actually, 7:50 is the time that we left off everyone else. So it's 7:50 right now for you. So Abhabraham is still like in the middle of the harbor here. He's not at the whalery even at this point yet. So you arrive at the whalery and you're kind of looking around for Abhabraham. You've never met him before, so you don't really know what he looks like. But you're not able to find anyone who goes by that name at the whalery. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go up to one of the whalery people and ask them if they have seen him.
Okay, so you go up to the desk. You can see a guy working there. He is probably like middle-aged guy. He's got like longer hair and glasses. He's kind of sitting at the counter. You walk up to him. He's like, "How can I help you today?"
Have you seen anyone come over here with a boat just a little while ago?
Missy, the only people I see are people that have boats. This is a whalery. We buy whales from shipmen.
Have you seen anyone by the name Fishmail?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna walk down the like borders of the water and try and look for the boat, since I don't know what the other guy looks like.
Okay. Sure. Roll me a spot.
How do we do that?
Only boat in the harbor.
No, there's a lot of boats in the harbor.
It says the only one.
No. I never said that. You don't have spot. Just roll a d20, Kristen.
Roll a what?
D20.
D20.
So in that bar on the top left there, Chris, with
Yep.
the paintbrush, that'll be
Yep.
the, go the dice and then hit D20.
Yeah.
The one at the top?
Yeah, so hover over the dice symbol, which will be above the mystery sign. Yeah,
I don't
Are you
know what
there?
you're talking about.
There'll be a bar on your left.
1 second.
The button that's second from the bottom is a dice button. You hover your mouse over that, and it'll show you a bunch of different types of dice. You just click on D20.
Yeah, then also go to chat here. I'll show you what you roll.
Are you falling asleep already?
No.
Good. Don't. Okay, yeah, so you look around the harbor and yeah, you can see a ship that is like here, trying to navigate its way to where it's trying to get.
Okay, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna scream down at the ship and ask if Fishmail is on the ship.
They can't hear you.
Okay. I'll try and point the ship to the direction of where the, like, to the direction of, how do I like say it, of where the whalery is. From where I'm
Yeah,
at.
they don't even really see you.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind, you were not with him at all during this whole last scene that just happened.
Yeah.
So, like, the chances that you're going to meet up with him here are not high.
I'm going to go and find Justin, or try and find Justin at least.
Okay, so you walk around the whalery trying to find Abhabraham, and you don't, I mean, you see a ship out in the harbor, but you're not able to make any kind of contact with it, and not being able to find him in the whalery, you decide to leave and look for your captain. Okay, roll me, do you have gather information, or I guess it should be like investigation. What abilities do you have?
Roll you what?
Taking a look to see what you have that you could roll. Roll me a tracking. See if you can track where Justin went.
Throw the snake up with that.
Mr. Slytherin?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Tracking.
Let's not do that. Cool. Yeah, so you're able to tell, you can kind of see back from when you parted ways earlier, you can kind of see like the chalky like footprints that he's left behind, leading up like this way towards some other part of the city. So you can head that way if you want to try and find him.
Okay, it's not letting me move my character.
Oh, yeah, let me give you access to that. Control bunch of my character settings. Oh yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh. Sorry, give me a second here. You should be able to control it. Can't.
Nope.
Strange. You should be able to. Whatever. Yeah. So you and Mr. Slytherin. Yeah, you can move it. You just moved it. Yeah, you guys move up here and you are heading up this way. I'm gonna say by now it is like 8:10 as you make it up here and you make your way into the market.
Okay.
All right, and you are in the market now. Give me 1 second here. All right, so you're here. What do you want to do upon coming into the market?
Just kind of look around. Look at the like souvenirs and stuff, and also trying to find Baroque Obama.
As you look around, you see a bunch of different types of stalls. There's like some people selling weapons. There's some people selling like fruits and vegetables. There's a stand that is making like yakisoba. You see like a specialty dealer that is selling like what appear to be like weapons for ships and other like stuff like specifically for ships. And you can kind of see like signs of a battle. Like you see like a stall that has been torn up and marbles all over the ground on one end of the market. And you can see what appear to be like bullet holes in the ground and little bits of chalk that have been left all over certain parts of the market.
Okay, I'm
What do you-
gonna go over to the shop that has the ship stuff.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second to open up the document that has all those things on it. Give me 1 second. Okay. I could have sworn I put that here. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to locate this specific vendor. I had made one that just had like sailing stuff, I thought. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna send a list of everything this guy has. I'm gonna send it to Discord. I just sent it to Discord. That's a list of everything this guy has. And so you walk up to him and he's like, howdy there, little miss. Are you looking for some sort of maritime ammunition?
Yes.
Got the finest here in the market. Cannonballs and ammo, gunpowder and oil, everything you might need.
Okay.
Just letting you guys know, I'm gonna leave right now because I have to call this cargo place. So they don't know where I'm supposed to go, but I'll join right back.
Okay.
See ya, good luck.
Is there anything on that list you want, Kristen?
Yes, could I get some cannonballs?
Yeah. Cannonballs are 5,000 per cannonball. They weigh 16 pounds each.
Okay, do I have enough money for that? Or
You can open up your character sheet. Looks like you have 45,000 left.
yeah, I'll get a cannonball.
All right. All right, one cannonball coming right up. I will just go ahead and put that into your inventory for you. Okay, you have one cannonball. Okay, and did you want anything else from him?
But no, but I will ask him a question.
Sure, go for it.
I'm going to ask him if he has seen any chalk man that goes by the name of Baroque Obama.
I don't know about his name, but yeah, I saw some sort of devil fly through here earlier. One second, it's just a peaceful day here in the market. People selling their wares, doing a good, honest day's work. The next thing I know, I hear somebody yell out about a thief, and the Marines come out to try and apprehend him, and just like some sort of I don't even know what. He just ran across the market, leaving clouds of chalky dust wherever he went. I don't know much about him or what his name is, but if there was to be a chalk man, I think he probably fit the bill.
Did you see which way he went?
Yeah, little missy, I did, but I wouldn't recommend you getting involved with somebody like that. He seemed like the dangerous kind.
Could you please tell me which way he went?
Yes, he went down south a ways.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, tips his hat to you.
Oh, but is south left or right?
That would be down.
That's not a question.
Yeah, I knew that. Thanks.
All right, so you're heading south.
I'm trying to.
Okay. Can you really not control your character? That doesn't make any sense to me. You can't like drag it. Your icon,
Nope.
like this one here, you can't drag it at all. Yeah, you can. You just did. Okay, so move your character.
Okay, so it just worked. So going down, correct?
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Going down for real.
Yeah. So we'll say you make it down to the bottom of the market and you leave the market area, and we'll go back to the kingdom map. So yeah, you guys have made it through the market now, and you are just heading down towards here. We will cut there with May hot on Justin's heels, and we will cut back. Oh, Aaron's gone. All right. We'll cut to Baroque then. So Baroque, you have just snuck around the back of Guigino's. Time right now for you, I believe, is 8:30, if memory serves.
Okay. So I got a little bit of scheme brewing. So I scour the area for like some paper, some papyrus, some wooden planks, which I can do a spot for, right?
Yeah, do me a spot. So you're just like looking for something you can write on, or what?
Yeah, looking for something I can write on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you can find, if you look around, you see like, you can see like some napkins and stuff, like in the garbage behind the restaurant.
Perfect. Okay, so I grab those, and I make myself a chalk hat with the letters HI embroidered on them, and I
For Hawaii.
you'll see.
Okay. Okay.
And then I casually stroll through the back of the house.
Okay, so you get yourself some napkins. You make
Mhm.
yourself a hat out of chalk that has the initials HI on it.
Yep.
And then you head in the back. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so you walk in the back of house and you basically just walk right into the kitchen.
Yep, I say surprise health inspection, boys. Clean up what you're doing, make sure everything's all nice and clean. Where's you guys' managers at?
Mamma mia, we were not ready for inspection.
That's why they call it a surprise.
Boys, arrivederci. And the Italian chefs like start like hustling around real quick to like wipe up their stations, and they're frazzled. They were not expecting a health inspection. Well, I guess actually, roll me a bluff.
Okay, yeah.
It would be wrong if I just gave this to you.
I was hoping you would.
Yeah, I almost did for a second.
Okay, here we go.
I'm not even here.
Yeah, so that's
Suppression.
still the same.
For your products. I don't see what preface.
Okay, yeah, so you convince them that you are a health inspector. Hey, what's up?
Recording on YouTube.
Yeah, so they're kind of panicking. You said you wanted what? You want the manager to come out or something? What you said?
Yeah, I say I want to talk to the manager, just regular health inspection stuff. You guys keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, mamma mia. One of them like kind of like runs over and he pops into an office in the back, and you can hear some hushed words. And this guy, he walks out. He's wearing like a striped black blazer with gray stripes, and he's got on like a red tie, and his hair is kind of greasy. He walks out and he's like, "Who is yous?"
I put my hand out. I'm like, "Hey, buddy, I'm the new health inspector in town. My name is Ishmael."
So I should call you Ishmael?
Yeah, you should call me Ishmael.
Well, all right, Ishmael. Nice to meet you. And he like shakes your hand.
Cool. So yeah, just standard stuff. I'd like to see where the food is kept, if I could.
Yeah, real quick. Why don't I just? You say you're from the health inspection department?
Yeah, from up top. I'm not. This isn't a private business. This is from straight from the government. This is FDA sort of stuff. You get it.
Yeah, see, the thing that's troubling me here is that we just had our inspection last week. So why would they be sending
Yeah.
another guy?
How'd you do on that, bud?
We did great. We're the best Italian restaurant in town. Obviously, it was an S
Yeah, well,
plus
my
rating.
paperwork said different. So I'm here to do another inspection, see if the first guy messed up.
Yeah, okay. And what was that first guy's name, Hotshot?
I don't know, man. I don't know everybody's name in the industry. There's a different organization.
Oh, that's
We're
funny.
over here.
That's
we're
funny
over here
because he
checking
told me
the
there
work
was
of the
only
place.
5 of yous in the whole West Blue.
Okay.
And you don't know the other 4 guys' names?
No. I'm pretty new. I just got promoted up. I was in a little bookie for a while, but I just moved down here from Italy. Water's too
Italy?
hot. I was scorching myself when it's a hot place right now. So I'm trying to get out of there. I just set sail here probably about a week ago.
Roll me a bluff.
Okay.
And he's gonna roll sense motive against you. That's pretty good.
Whew.
It's a pretty good bluff. Sorry, give me a second here. Does this guy have sense motives? I don't remember if I gave him skills. Of course not. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, all right. So yeah, he's like, oh, of course. I mean, it all makes so much sense when you explain it. You're also from Mother Italy, huh?
Oh yeah. So I know my Italian stuff.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, clearly you're a native Italian, just like myself.
I say, hey, mamma mia.
Ah, you speak in the vernacular. Bada bing, bada boom. This guy gets it. Yeah, you said you wanted to check out our food, huh?
Yeah, specifically where are those tomatoes kept? I want to make sure that's the temperature. Do you have a
Oh,
thermometer? I forgot mine in my horse drawn carriage.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate you helping a guy out.
Well, I mean, that's we Italians. We gotta look out for each other. Am I right?
Oh, you're right.
Mamma mia and bolognese and all that. Rigatoni fettuccine. Am I right?
Yeah, ravioli, pasta. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we get it.
I make it the meatball. Yeah. Why don't you head on into the cooler there and you can check out the tomatoes.
Okay, awesome. So I'm in the cooler. Is he with it? Is he following me around?
No,
Classic
he
manager
lets
No?
you go in. He's kind of hanging out outside the cooler.
All right, cool. So I make some scribbles on my napkin, even while it's out there, just put it back in my pocket. And I immediately grab some tomatoes and some ground beef and some salt. Well, salt would be in dry stock. So I'll just grab some ground beef and tomatoes. Walk back out with it.
All right, let me see if there's anything that I want you to roll for that.
For grabbing tomatoes?
Yeah, just for stealing. No, I guess it's
Well, I already got
fine.
my bluffs in there, yeah.
Yeah, the bluffs are already in there. The door's closed to the cooler or whatever. Yeah, so you have those things.
Yeah, and I'm not pocketing them just yet. I'm gonna carry them out.
You're just carrying them out.
No, I'll steal them.
Notably, you do not have a backpack. So, like, where are these things going?
Yeah, so I'll just carry them out. I mean, I can play it off, I feel like.
Okay, so you're carrying out how many tomatoes and ground beef and like what all are you getting?
1 tomato. I'll take 2 tomatoes. Just a little bit of ground beef. I'd say half a pound.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you walk out of the cooler and he's like, what do you got there, Mr. Inspector?
Before, do you have a bag to carry this? This is I gotta test some of this stuff, make sure it's not too many antibiotics in this produce.
I mean, hey, who am I to question the ways of a health inspector? Yeah, of course. Let me hand you like a little plastic bag.
Thank you, appreciate that. And yeah, so let me check out where let me check out where the food is made.
Yeah, tortellini ravioli. It's right over this way.
All right, cool. And I just kind of shoot the shit. I just kind of look around. I make notes on my napkin, and I'd like to start walking out if I could.
Yeah, he's like, before you leave, this is as you know, being from Mother Italy as well,
Yeah.
a tradition in my family.
I'll stop you right there, and I kiss him on the mouth.
Like, thank you. Thank you so much. He's like, but as a health inspector, clearly you know who I am. You do know who I am, right?
I kiss him again.
Thank you so much. But you have not answered my question, Mr. Inspector.
I kiss him again.
It's like, you've about worn through my patience at this point. Health inspector or not. And I ask you a question, you answer. Do you know who I am?
Hey, Mamma Mia, am I supposed to know everybody from Italy at this point? I mean, come on. Mamma Mia, pasta, ravioli. Come on, guy.
I mean, if you were a real health inspector, you would know who I am.
Do you see the hat, buddy? HI, health inspector.
Yeah, I guess there is no faking that hat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you know what? You may have just forgot my name. That could happen, I suppose. Yeah. My name is Giuseppe Bellascioni.
Oh, yeah, Giuseppe, how could I forget?
And you better remember it. As one of the great families of the West Blue Mafia. Mm-hmm. You better remember the name Giuseppe Bellascioni.
I'll remember it. I write it down on my name.
All right. Well, hey, you get out of here and enjoy the rest of your night. I can't believe the health inspection department has you working so late on a weekday.
Hey, and I tell him, oh yeah, work you to death, and then I shoot him a wink and say, and I'll give you a little bit of extra points just for some past good deeds you've done to me and my family.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, and I say that as I walk out the door. Ah.
All right, cool. You've solved my my restaurant puzzle. Cool. Yeah, so you're out of there. I would say at this point, after the whole health inspection, you got in there at like 8:30. I'm gonna say it's been like 15 minutes. It's 8:45 right now. Your date with Mark Cuban is at 9. We will cut there from you. And Aaron, you're back now, right? Aaron?
Yeah, sorry. I'm in the current tower, but there's literally nothing labeled. So I'm really confused where I'm supposed to go. But yes, I'm still here.
Okay. Do you want me to wait to cut back to you?
No, I can go now. I mean, well, I don't know, because nothing's labeled here. I'm very confused. Sure, let's just go with me.
So yes, you want to go with you now, or do you want me to wait? Okay.
Yes.
So when we last left off, I believe it was 8:10 for you, and you and Spark Cuban are currently you beat him in a best 2 out of 3 games. Jackson Tiddlywinks, you won 2,000 belly off of him. And you guys are just kind of in his carriage, like in front of the tavern.
Sure. Yes. So we still got like 50 minutes before. I ask him while we're still playing, assuming we're still in the middle of playing. Oh, Sparky, how far away is the restaurant from here?
Not that far. I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes.
Okay. I say, I'm getting a little bored of these games. Is there anything else we can do?
I was gonna do some woodworking. And he kind of like pulls out like a little like piece of wood that he's been like whittling.
Oh, okay, like legitimately woodworking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm making a duck.
Ooh, I like ducks.
I bet you do.
Will you name it after me, Spark Cuban?
I don't know your name yet, beautiful
Oh,
lady.
I'm so sorry. My name's Bak-koi.
Bak-koi. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh god, that voice hurts my throat so badly. Yeah. So he pulls out his wood carving.
Okay. And then I ask him, that looks like fun. Is there any way I can join?
Who's whistling?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What does that sound?
There's a bird outside. I'm trying to find the Silver Creek building. There's only like one building though.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What did you just ask?
I asked, it looks like fun. Is there any way that I can join?
I don't know. Do you have wood and a small knife?
I guess not.
There's your answer then.
So then I guess what is it? I tap my fingers together and I ask him, say, well, what do you expect me to do while you do some woodworking?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
All right, and then I get up and I sit down at another table and lay down on your belly and put my arm out, insinuating that I wanted to arm wrestle from somebody different.
Okay, so you're back at the bar now.
Oh, were we still not at the bar?
You
Oh,
were
mean, like,
you were out in front of the bar before. You're like in
Oh, I
front of
know,
the
yeah.
tavern. Okay, so you're back. You go back into the tavern as Sparky sits out and does his woodworking in his carriage out front. It's like 8:15 right now. You have like 40 minutes until you need to leave to go to the reservation, and you're gonna just go and gamble with people again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk up to the first table, and you said you want to wager how much?
100.
100 belly. All right. You go up and you lay 100 belly down on the table and put your arm up, and the guy's like, pretty low stakes. Sure, whatever. And he does a strength check against you. Your roll will be first, and his will be second. And he wins, and he takes 100 belly from you. He's like,
Okay.
thanks.
The usual. And I go to another table and do the same thing.
Yeah, so you go over to the next table, and there's 3 guys there, and you put down how much money?
100 each.
100 each. All right, and what do you say? What's going on here?
I bet I can beat all 3 of you guys with one in each hand.
Wow, look at those arms. Yeah, we'll take you on. So 100 apiece, huh? One of them's just sort of like licking his lips. He's like, oh, what I could do with 100 belly. All right, so we'll do 3 different arm wrestlings. Will be the first one each time.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to.
All right. So you win the first one, you lose the second one, you win this third one. So you get a profit of 100 belly back. So you make back the money you lost on the first one. All right, Aaron's muted. I'm just gonna cut to someone else. We're just gonna say he keeps gambling here inside the bar. And we will cut over. It is time for Abhabraham. So Abhabraham, you have just finished up with all of your business at the whalery. You're a valued QVC family member. And it is currently 8:50 right now as you are back on your ship and ready to head back to the harbor. Roll me a sailing check.
I don't want to sail.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Here's what I'm thinking. Because it's tied up at the whaler right now. Is that right?
Yeah.
What are the tides looking like?
I mean, like what you're asking, like how large are the crest of the waves, or what? Like, is it high tide or low tide? Like, what is the question exactly?
Yeah, like which way is the water flowing?
The waves are lapping against the shore here, so it's like flowing in towards the harbor and kind of circulating around.
Is it high tide or is it low tide?
It's neither.
It's regular tide.
Just regular tide.
Is it going into high tide or going into low tide?
You can't tell.
I like to roll detection or whatever it is.
Yeah, what would you roll? Roll me a d20 minus 1, sure. So minus 1, 12. You can't tell exactly, but the tide is yeah, you can't really tell exactly one way or another. It's just like not receding noticeably, and it's not like rising noticeably either above like the levels that you think it normally should be.
It's fair. Let's see what I'm working with here. Take some stock of this island. I want to go up to processing. I'd like to ask the mousy girl how long it takes to get fucking money.
Just 1 minute. She's on the phone. She gets off the phone. She's like, "How can I help you?"
I ask her that question.
So do.
How long does it take to get our fucking money?
I have to wait until the first sale is made official. We have yet to find a buyer for the whale.
Well, that's not how that works.
That's exactly how that works.
That was never part of it.
We take the whale from you, and then once we sell it, you get 50% of the proceeds. We have to sell it. You have just offloaded it to us, and we still need to find a way to distribute it through QVC.
Okay. So no determined time frame.
Nope.
In any event, I go back to the ship.
Thank you for being a member of the QVC family.
I flip her off. You know what? I turn around and I spit a loogie in her face. And then I
roll me a what would you
range attack. I'll roll it.
Yeah, roll a range attack. Roll a range attack. Yeah.
Should you roll initiative then?
No, I'm not gonna treat it as combat. I'm just gonna see if he hits with the loogie. Okay. So I'm gonna say that it misses her like face, but it kind of like hits like some of her hair. Like it kind of like, it's not like, all up in her hair, but it's like, it hits like a strand or something, and it's kind of like dripping down, but it's not like touching her skin or anything. And she's able to just kind of like, take a napkin or something and clean it off.
Anyway, I get on the ship.
It's like 8:55 at this point.
Well, actually, I think I'll leave the ship there then. I'm gonna go to the tavern that I was invited to.
Okay, I was wondering if you would remember or not. All right.
I did drink a bottle of alcohol. I'm trying to be good now.
Let's be good.
No sailing and driving. Well, no drinking and sailing.
Very responsible.
Thanks. So I'll go to the tavern. Well, I'll go to the town. I don't know where the tavern is.
Okay, so we're leaving the ship here at the whalery, and Abhabraham is heading down towards the tavern, down to the Drunken Cyclops.
I'm gonna drink a second bottle of alcohol on the way down there.
All right, wait, give me a second. You're drinking like a second bottle on your way there?
Yeah,
Okay.
like a sailor.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, so it's 8:55. Devin, are you just going back to Bak-koi, or are you saying Devin got here already? This like that's like 10, 9:10, 9. 9:05.
Yeah. So I mean, by now, by the time that you get here, Bak-koi is gone. So he's not here. But yeah, so you get in, and there are a group of the sailors.
Well, hold up. No, I didn't know where to go.
Well, you kind of just like stumble around until you find it.
Well, I stumble around. What do I see?
Oh boy. Yeah, let me think about it. God. Okay, so you leave the whalery, and on your way there, you see a storefront that says Tinker. You see a storefront that says Tailor. You see a storefront that says Soldier.
Yeah.
You see one that says Spy.
Right. I go to the spy one.
Go to the spy one. Great. Yeah, you walk in, and there's kind of just like, it looks like a thin layer of fog, just kind of like carpeting the floor of the store, and you can see like some red laser beams, pointing in different directions. And there's a man in the back wearing like a black leather duster and a fedora, and he's got on like sunglasses, and he's like, "What are you looking for?"
I asked him if he would take payment as a lien on a whale sale that I have pending.
Who you sign with?
Well, I am a proud member of the QVZ family.
Oh wow! Congratulations! If we could all be so lucky.
And I'm a freemium member.
Freemium or freemium plus?
Premium plus.
Oh wow! They don't give that out to just anybody.
So I'm good for it.
Roll me a bluff.
That's not a bluff. I am good. You can really anybody can assess a lien on these things.
I'm just gonna see if he,
There is no bluff involved here.
It's more of like a deception than a bluff. Like, you're not lying, but you're trying to like get him to allow you to do this. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's not especially common for people to, not pay for goods in a store and to
assess
instead
just some things. I don't know, pretty common.
Not at this store.
Okay. What do I roll? A diplomacy?
That's fine. Yeah, roll diplomacy is fine.
Or bluff. I have both.
Do diplomacy, because you're not lying. Okay, yeah. It's like, yeah, I can only take money here. I don't make the shots here. I just work here, man.
Okay, what does he have for sale?
Oh God. What does the spy store have for sale? Give me just a minute, and I will type up a list and send it to Discord.
Campbell notes I'm not in the spy store right now. On roll 20.
Oh yeah, that's weird, dude. I don't know. Why would it?
Surely you have one ready.
Oh, I mean, clearly I do. I mean, obviously. I mean, what kind of a DM would I be if I didn't have a spy store?
Spy store ready.
Oh, that's fucking amateur hour, dude. Yeah, like for sure I have that. For sure. Yeah, so you're here. Grab the guy from the spy store real quick, which of course I have. Just 1 second.
You didn't appear till just now because you were being so sneaky.
There we go. Okay, so there's the storefront. There's you. Perfect. We're all good there. All right. So he's gonna have that. He's gonna have a. He'll have that, and he'll have. Yeah, I guess he'll have one more thing that he stocks. So I just sent the list of the things he has in Discord.
I'm interested in the silencer and the laser tripwire. And I would like
Okay.
prices.
So you don't have any money.
Working question.
Right. Okay. Let me get. You said the laser tripwire and what?
Silencer.
Silencer.
Which I'm assuming attaches to a flintlock.
Of course, yeah. It's
Okay.
specially rigged to
Right.
attach to flintlocks, muskets, and other such. There's like you can change
Fingers?
the circumference of it. There's like a little crank on the
So it'll
side.
fit on any gun I have indefinitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second to figure out how much these fucking things cost.
Wait, it's a fucking thing too?
I'm no spoilers. Sorry, I can't tell you everything. I'm gonna say the laser tripwire is gonna cost 25,000, and the silencer we're gonna say is 15,000.
15?
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, so you head out of spy.
I go to soldier next.
Jesus Christ.
Doing some window shopping.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy will accept, liens. This is payment against whale.
I'm gonna, in the interest of time, I'm gonna say none of these guys do. Just because I don't want to have to roll for every store you walk into, whether or not they're gonna choose to let you rip them off.
It's not ripping them off.
I mean,
Paying them at a later date.
yeah. I'm gonna say no, but you can go into soldier, and they will have stuff.
Yeah, let's see. I will save you the time not going to Tinker or Taylor. So
Great. Yeah, here's the stuff from soldier. Everything below basic ammo in Discord.
below basic ammo.
Yeah, below the first instance of basic ammo anyway. Because the first 4 things are just for spy, and everything under that soldier.
I'm interested in the trident.
Okay.
Does the musket do more than the flintlock?
I don't care.
I do.
Well, you're not there.
Kobe?
Yeah, you're not there. The trident is 30,000.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Great.
Now I go to the bar.
Okay, so you leave, and now we're at the bar. And you walk into the Weeping Cyclops, and you can see over here that the 4 maritime whalers who spoke with you earlier are over there at a table, and they seem to just kind of be chatting amongst themselves and waiting for you.
This table?
This one here.
I join them.
All right. They're like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
That's somewhere.
And I say, I don't want to be too forward, but do you know anybody in town that will give a loan based on a sale of a whale that has not yet been processed?
I mean, for stuff like that, you might have to deal with some unsavory types.
Fine with me.
Loan sharks.
Right.
You
I'm
ever
one of
seen a shark?
No. What's it like?
Terrifying. The cold look in their eye. The way they swim towards you. Sniffing.
I'm going to ask these guys if they're twins at the table.
Aye, we be twins. We be twinning every day.
And I'm going to ask the guy if he's twins with the guy across from him. Oh, wow, there's so many twins in this bar.
Yeah, they call Toroa Kingdom the city of twins.
Well, I guess they're not twins. There's more than 2, huh?
Shows what you know.
Right. Okay, I'm going to ask where I find this loan shark.
A shark!
fucking god. Not those sharks.
If you want some sort of a loan, you best be dealing with the sharks.
I've already dealt with them.
The cold look in their eye, the way they swim towards you.
Okay, where's Mark Cuban?
So currently, like by the time that you ask this, it's like 9:30. You have left the whalery, you've done some window shopping, you come into the tavern and chatted for a little bit. I'm gonna say it's 9:30 right now. You don't know where Mark Cuban is, and they don't either.
I'm gonna roll something. I don't know what it is yet, but give me a second. Something's getting rolled. I go up to the barman and I'm gonna roll gather information. I'm gonna say, you here?
Oh, welcome back, old master.
No, well, I've never talked to this guy before because it's a different town. But
No, of course.
right. I'm gonna say you look like a guy with his ear to the ground.
My ear's right off here, my friend.
Yeah. You know where Mark Cuban is? And then I roll a gather information.
Okay, roll it. Yeah. You mean the shark?
That's the one. Where be he right now?
Yes, old master, of course. The one who goes by the name of Cuban. I know where he be. I know where to find him.
Yep. I'm gathering it.
The word on the street and the word in the bar is that he actually has a hot date tonight with a little number who's coming from out of town just for him.
Where at? Pray tell.
I don't know everything, master.
Well, you know this. Very integral part of the plan was this one location.
Just because you're a valued customer, and of course, my old master, I will tell you where he is and where the date is set to be. I've heard tale that he should be attending this date on the very ship of the one who's coming to town for him, my master.
Yes, the one that I've left in the whalery.
I know not where it might be.
Yeah, well,
That's
now you
all
know.
I've heard.
Now you know in case somebody else asks you.
And now I know.
This isn't the same guy, right? Or is it?
What do you mean?
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, you can ask him.
Okay, ask him. If he's the same guy who was at the other island.
You may have met my brother. We all go by the name.
Yeah, I may have, and then I walk away.
Goodbye, master, till we meet again.
Okay, well. I go back down the table and I say, what did the giraffe say when he walked into the bar?
Well, there's no way to know, is there now?
Well, I'm not talking to him anymore. I'm talking to the table, but
Yeah, I got the voices mixed up.
highballs on me.
Yeah, it's funny. That's good. That's good.
And then I ask for them to buy me a highball.
Of course, as the one who's killed the wretched white whale, it would only be right for us to treat you to a highball or two. Johnson, break out the tattoo kit. Tonight we party. And we will cut there with them ordering a round of drinks to the table and Johnson busting out his tattoo gun.
Highball.
Yeah. And we will cut there and we will go back to next up in the rotation is May, I believe.
Yes.
So we'll go back to May. last we left off, you were just exiting the market and you were looking for signs of Baroque. What do you want to do? You gotta unmute yourself.
Would Baroque still be where he was before? When I was like,
I'm pretty sure I'm doing this.
Yeah, so the time right now for you is 8:10. Or no, it's later than that. It's kind of difficult keeping track of those times separately. So yeah, by the time that you got there, it was 8:10. It's like 8:30 as you're leaving the market. So yeah, like as you leave the market, well, I guess you wouldn't know where Justin is. So no revealed information. Like, what is your character doing in a vacuum? I mean, even though you can hear what everybody else is doing, your character wouldn't know any of that.
okay, can I roll for tracking again and continue to keep looking for?
Yes, you can. Yep, you sure can. Yeah, you got him. Yeah, so again, you can kind of see like his like chalky footprints that he's left behind. You have a pretty easy time tracking him. You can see his footprints go up to the front of Guigino's, and then you kind of see him go around both directions, like towards the side of the back of the building. What do you want to do?
So what, like at the by the hills?
Like right here. So yeah, so you can see his footprints in front of the restaurant and going towards both sides.
Okay. I think my character is gone now for some reason. Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Still there.
Okay. So he's in the building, correct? Or
You don't know where he is.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the building.
Okay. So you're going through the front door, or?
Yes.
Okay, so you walk up to the front of the restaurant and the maitre d' comes out. He's like, who do you think you are? Is your name on the list?
No, it's not.
I will have to ask you to leave the little list. It is, how you say, just for reservations only.
One question before I do leave though.
Okay.
Have you seen any truck man come around here?
I see many men, monsieur.
But have you seen a chalk man come by like a little while ago?
I don't remember anyone with that kind of a description.
Okay. And then Toby, before I leave, can I try and make my hand as thin as paper and try and pickpocket him?
Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me. Yeah, so that's a good roll. Yeah, so you make your hand as flat as paper and you kind of reach it into his pocket as he's not looking. And you manage to grab his wallet and a set of keys.
Okay. So do I just keep those, correct?
Yeah, so in the wallet, I'm gonna say you
Well, I
find
don't
like
know. Do you keep them?
maybe it's
I
up to
think
you.
so.
Yeah,
Okay.
you-
Yeah, I wanna keep.
Then you've done it. You've kept them.
so in the wallet,
Thank
you find 30,000 Beli. And there's some other like cards and stuff in there too. And then you had the set of keys too. So I'll add that to your inventory for you. You get 30,000 Beli, so you have 70,000 now. and you
Can I
get,
try and find out what those keys go to?
You can assume that they're probably to the restaurant he works at.
Okay, nice. Okay. I'm going to go down to the bar.
Okay, so you pickpocket him and kind of walk away and head towards the tavern. At this time, it is going to be, I'm going to say, like, that wasn't a very long, kind of like 5 minutes. So you're heading down there. By the time that you get to the tavern, I am going to say that it is like 8:45.
Okay.
So you'll be arriving to the tavern just as Bak-koi is leaving. So we will cut there and we will head back to Bak-koi as he and Spark Cuban are getting ready to leave the tavern and head to Quigino's for their reservation.
I don't think he's here yet. Just telling you.
Aaron, you ready?
I think he's currently shipping out the dog. I don't think he'll be ready till about like 10:30.
I don't know. Aaron?
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. So I guess we won't cut to Aaron. Okay. So instead, we can just cut to Baroque again.
I'm just hightailing it out of there.
Yeah. So you have exited the back of the restaurant again, still wearing your health inspector garb and with your little like fake notepad. What are you gonna do? It's currently 8:50.
Yeah, I'm sprinting as fast as I can over to the boat.
Well, you don't know where it is. Last you knew, the boat was in the harbor.
The harbor. I guess should I kind of roll for intelligence to see if I can ascertain that Devin would bring the whale over to the whaling station?
Absolutely not.
But even if you knew that, you wouldn't know that he would leave it there. I'm gonna say your character does not know that the boat is at the whale.
Sure. So I run to the dock first. I mean, that's pretty much on my way.
Okay. I'm gonna say it takes you 10 minutes to get to the dock. So by the time you get there,
10 minutes to get to the dock.
from where you are, yeah, you're gonna walk all the way
Took
around.
Devin 10 minutes to get from the whaling station to the tavern.
Yeah, it's pretty much equidistant, dude.
Yeah, but he's walking and drunk, and I'm running.
You walk
like that.
fast and you're drunk, Justin. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess
dock
if you're running, whatever. Yeah, if you're running, I'll say it takes you 5 minutes to get to the dock.
You don't run twice
Okay.
as fast as you walk.
Maybe not you, bro.
Yeah, so I'm at the dock and I realize it's not there.
Yeah, you show up and you kind of look around, and the ship is not there.
So I assume it's at the whaling station.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. So yeah, I'll say that you run up to the whalery and you get there right as the clock strikes 9. And Mark Cuban is waiting out front, and he is wearing like a baby blue like tuxedo, and he's got his hair like, he's got some gel in his hair. He's got a little spiffy little bow tie on, and he's just ready, waiting for you there in the moonlight.
I kind of skip up to him. I do a little bit of arm wags, and I pop my hat off and I put it on his head and I wiggle his nose. No words said.
You know just what to do to make me feel like a man.
And then I slap both of his cheeks for a little bit. But then I do one hard slap in the direction of the boat, and in the slap I go back onto the boat.
Is that your ship?
Yeah, I say, let's go, baby.
Okay.
And we go to the boat.
So Mark Cuban walks with you onto your boat. He's like, how quaint.
Yeah, well, we're like small living, I can afford a nicer one, but I wanted to be eco-friendly. That's just the type of guy I am.
How nice of a one can you afford?
Think of the nicest boat.
I'm thinking.
Probably like 20 below that. But that's still pretty nice.
I don't think so.
Okay. I I ask him if he's got any phones, any phones or snails on him. Get the name of it.
A Den Mushi.
Yeah. Any Den Muchi on you?
I didn't bring one with me right now because I didn't want to interrupt our evening together.
Perfect. I lead him onto the boat. We're on the boat, right?
Yeah, you're on the boat now.
Then I lead him into the captain quarters.
Okay.
How messy.
I lock the door behind us.
Okay.
And I slap the raw meat and tomatoes on the table. And I say, this ain't the evening you were thinking it's gonna be, Mark Cuban. You've fallen for the classic blunder. I robbed Mark Cuban. I don't know.
Okay.
No, let me think about this. I don't want to rob Mark Cuban.
There would be implications to you doing this. But by the way, you are right out in front of the whalery.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? But I'm deep in the ship. I'm in the captain's quarters. Man, I don't know, man. Do I just court Mark Cuban? That's the question, right?
It's up to you, dude. You have choices. You always have choices.
Okay, well, I already slapped the meat on the table, told him it wasn't the night it's gonna be. All right. This is the plan. I ask him what he knows about the pirate battle. So this pirate battle competition for the mayor of the city. What you know about it, sweet lips?
Yeah, are you talking about the succession tournament?
The very one.
Yeah, it's a tradition in the Toroa kingdom. Whenever a ruler dies, there's a tournament held to decide who is the new ruler. But this year it's gonna be a little different this time around.
What kind of insight you got for this year?
As one of the sharks financing the tournament, I have insider information. What I can tell you is instead of it being an individual competition like in years past, the previous leader of the kingdom died trying to save Gold Roger from the world government. And so per his wishes, the tournament this time is going to be not individual entries, but the entries of pirate crews. Each crew that registers can register 4 of their members to compete in the tournament.
Perfect. Well, let's hold the business talk till after we've eaten our delicious meal.
I can't wait to see what you cook for me.
And so I tell him to close his eyes.
Okay.
And I hum soft jazz as I put together some beef tartare.
You like jazz?
I like jazz. I also like Jerry Seinfeld B-movie.
Okay. Okay, so if you're trying to cook something, there is a
I'm not even cooking it.
specific-
I'm just putting it on a plate.
to prepare the food at all, there is a skill for that. So give me a second here. So let's see. Yeah, cooking is a secondary skill. Go ahead and roll me a cooking check. And
I don't have cooking.
You don't have cooking, yeah. So just -1, I guess. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so you slice up the tomatoes, nice even slices, and you kind of lay those on a plate, and you put some raw beef on top of it.
What all do I have in these captain quarters? Do I have any glasses?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you have a couple of dirty glasses. Only one of them soapy.
Okay, heard. So I don't think we have that. Wish I would have gotten the sleeping pills.
Was that your plan to like kidnap Mark Cuban?
Yeah. I am gonna crush some of that oregano on top. I'm gonna crush all of it on top.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna leave a gram.
Okay.
I'm gonna crush the rest of it on top.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, you assemble some tomatoes and raw beef, and you crush whatever the oregano substance was that you were sold, and kind of just like sprinkle it on top, and then you hand that over to Mark Cuban.
Yeah, I say, open your eyes, babe.
They're open, and he pops
Oh,
open his peepers.
Beef tartare. Made a little bit special just for you.
Oh, you made this.
And I wiggle his
me?
nose again.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I wiggle his nose.
Yeah, great. Well, it would be wrong as the guest for me to eat first. Why don't you try a bite?
Yeah, so I
think
kind
it's
of
pretty
just
clear. It
shoot.
would not be wrong as a guest friend to eat first. But it's very normal if that was the
Well,
case.
what Mark Cuban says goes.
Yeah.
I pop my shirt up. So like this.
Yeah.
And
cool.
I shoot 2 forks out of both of my nipples.
Okay.
Into the beef tartare. And then of course I take a bite. But I don't know if you
Sure.
wanna do
Yeah,
anything.
sure. That's fine. Yeah, so yeah, you take a bite of the beef. And he's like, looks good. And he starts to dig in too. So the two of you are eating this raw beef.
And then I say I just grab us some more. I go ahead and pop open 2 of those fresh waters. And I give him the dirty soapy mug.
Oh, is this your dirtiest and soapiest mug?
Only the best from our Cuban.
Wow, I'm like a little prince.
Yeah, you're like a little prince.
Mm.
Yeah.
You're not one, but you could be. Now, this is a nice segue into my next question, Mark.
What is it, sweetie?
What's a guy got to do? What's a guy got to do to get a sponsor for this tournament? You know, somebody working behind the scenes. I need you on my team, not on my 4-person team, Mark Cuban, because I don't want you hurting that pretty old face of yours. But the behind the scenes team, the one that really matters. You know what I mean?
Sure. I can't sponsor you myself. But I could have one of my affiliate companies work as an official sponsor if you would represent the brand.
I would rep all the merch that I had to.
It just so happens that I've been looking for a new team to represent my cardigan sock company.
Cardigan.
Well, I'm your man.
This is a real IP that Mark Cuban's invested in on the show.
Did it not pick up?
Huh?
It's
Did it
a
not pick
very
up?
successful business. It's basically socks
That's
with
good to
buttons
hear.
on them.
I say, woo-wee! I slap my knee and I go, baby, I'm sold.
Great. You'll just need to
Then I
register for the
do a little
tournament,
dig.
and I can help you out from there.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll
I say we
point out,
sleep
most of the
on-
stocks don't have buttons on them.
I didn't look into the product at all. I
Okay,
purely just
Let me
assumed.
rephrase. Every sock but one doesn't have buttons on it.
Yeah. The more you know.
So when did these oregano kick in? Should we ask- I don't know how much time has passed, but I'd say we probably finished the meal by now.
Yeah, so you guys met up at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna say you've been, kind of chatting and eating for like half an hour or so. It's like 9:30 right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, you're not feeling anything, and you've also been eating.
That's a shame. Uh, I try to get Mark. So the meal is done.
Yeah, he's like dapping his little lips with a napkin. He's like, yum yum. It's patting his tummy.
Well, it's been great, Mark. How about I see you in the morning? I don't want to take things too fast.
It's fine with me. This was lovely.
I lead him out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Great. Well, we'll have to do it again sometime.
Are you free tomorrow night?
No.
Oh, damn. Well, I'll see you in the morning then, Mark. Marky baby.
Okay.
And Mark Cuban leaves and goes back into the whalery.
Okay.
You can kind of vaguely hear in the background, dun 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 dun, as the wall opens up and he goes back into his domain.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I head to the tavern, right? Yeah. So
Okay, we'll cut there as you are leaving your encounter with Mark Cuban. It's 9:30 for you currently. It's currently 9:30 for Abhabraham as well, as he is sitting down and shooting the shit with the people at the tavern. We're going to cut from here and go to Bak-koi. Aaron, are you back with the world living?
I am still here, yes, but I'm still not available. I do apologize, but I'm almost finished.
Okay. Well. All right. We will just cut back to May then. Last we left off with her. It was currently 8:30, and she was heading to the tavern. Right, we left her because it was 8:45. She would have been getting there just as Bak-koi was leaving. Kristen?
Yes.
Okay, so it is 8:45. You are arriving to the tavern right now. What do you want to do? I guess I should let me bring you inside the tavern.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit over the first table I see, I guess.
Okay. Which table would that be?
The one closest to me when I just walked in, like this one. Ow.
Okay. So yeah, you sit down. There's one guy there. He's just kind of, having a drink by himself. He doesn't really say anything. Just sit down.
Okay. I'm just gonna I'm gonna say hi.
We'll do it.
Hello.
Oh, hey there.
Are you alone, or do you have any friends coming?
I'm just here by myself. Just got off my shift at the unloading dock at the whalery. God, it really takes it out of me working on those whales all day.
Oh, is it fun working at a whalery?
It's a
What
nightmare.
you just say?
Did anyone God, how do I phrase it? How many customers did you guys have today?
Just one. Some stupid punk kept trying to get me help unloading his whale. I gave him the runaround.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got to do something to try and spice up the days. They all kind of run together. So somebody rubs me the wrong way, I just, waste their time.
Okay. I'm going to get up, roll for sleight of hand, and then I'm just gonna get out of the bar
What are you rolling sleight of hand for?
to pick his pocket
Okay, sure.
when
Roll
I get
it.
up.
Roll it then.
I'm trying to get down to it.
Roll it then.
Well, do it.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
Okay, there. It's done. It's been rolled.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the
And then-
worst that you could have got. So now one. Yeah, so you go to try and pick his pocket and you don't flatten your hand in time, and he can tell right away that you just like put your hand in his pocket. And he grabs your arm and he's like, "What are you trying to do?"
I was literally just walking. Okay, I'm sorry. My hand went in there. I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, do you want to try that again?
Try what?
That
What?
answer?
Why?
That's what he says to you because he doesn't believe you.
Walking here.
Not really, no. But I think I'm gonna leave now. So
I don't know if you are Marines. And he calls over, so he has you by the arm here. You're not going anywhere.
no, I want to leave.
So he grabs you by the arm and yells to the Marines. There's 3 of them that are kind of sitting here in the corner, and they see you, and he's like, "This girl just tried to steal from me. I lock her up." So the Marines run over and kind of seal your entrance or your exit, and roll initiative for me.
What's initial? Okay.
Primary skills that I showed you.
Initiative. Hey, yo.
Okay. And Mr. Slithery rolls initiative too.
So Mr. Slithery could get out.
Oh, I mean, he could, but it's not likely with him getting a 1 for initiative. All right.
Wait, the Italian restaurant guy's here?
Which guy?
Giuseppe?
No. Oh, did I roll? I rolled on the wrong character sheet. Sorry, I meant to click on Mr. Slithery.
Okay.
Save diff. No, he's not here.
Oh, is that why you asked me the name? Because it pops up right there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're paying any attention.
I was not, I guess.
Okay, no big deal. Cool. So the turn order. So this Marine is going to start off, and he is going to run up and attempt to knock you out by taking a swing at you.
I'm gonna move.
Well, that's not how that works. So this is your first time being in combat. The way that combat works is they will roll an attack against you, and then you roll your defense. So in your character
So-
sheet, it'll be one of your primary skills, defense. You'll just roll defense, and then whichever
Okay.
It's
one's
right next,
higher wins.
right next to initiative.
Okay. Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna get something bad.
No,
Oh.
you're good. Yeah. So he swings at you, and you. What do you do? Do you jump out of the way? Explain what happens.
Roll right over top of his head. Mm-hmm.
You roll
That's
over
what
his head.
Jump up, and roll right over his head.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of do like a little gymnastics thing and hop over his head. He tries to swing at you. After seeing this, the second guy runs up and he tries to swing at you as well.
God, how many? Why do I have to? Why are they doing this?
You try to steal from somebody in plain sight.
So
So people don't like being stolen from.
I don't know why.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, this one misses too. So you hop over the first guy's head. This guy tries to swing at you on your way down. And you kind of just like twist in the air, and his fist misses as well. And it is your turn.
Eat. I'll try and attack him, I guess.
Okay. So do you want to turn your arm into a sword?
Oh yes, I would like to do that. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so you do that and you fold your arm into like a sword and roll paper cutter for me then.
How do I do? How?
So
How do I do that?
if you scroll down your character sheet, you'll have a section that says attacks, and you'll just roll that attack.
Paper cutter?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Scared.
And you're attacking one of these guys, so he'll roll defense. I can tell you right now, he's gonna win.
I bet.
Yeah. So yeah, you swing at him, and he kind of just like gets out of the way.
Okay.
All right. You got anything else?
Can I attack again?
No, you cannot.
No.
You
Okay,
can-
is there any way that I can try and sneak out?
No.
Like,
I mean,
full-
so
like-
this guy's still holding onto your arm right now. Or I guess
Yeah, like,
that's not true. You've already broke
Wait,
free.
I
so
have a
check
question.
those. What?
Could I like go as thin as paper and then get away from him and just like slide through really fastly? Just like zoom away from him?
You can try to.
How do I do that?
Would
What
that just
do
be
I
a
roll?
dexterity check plus your dex
Yeah,
mod?
just do like a dex check. Roll a d20 plus your dexterity mod, and I'll just
D20 plus what?
your dexterity mod.
I think your dexterity is like 14, 15 or something like that. So it might be a +2, +3.
Her mod is +2. So she
Wait,
got a
so-
4 total on that. So I'm gonna say you almost certainly don't win that, but let's find out.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know. Maybe he'll get a 1. Or
That's why I said almost certainly. I didn't say certainly. Yeah, you don't win that. Yeah, so you try to get past, and they kind of just like shove you to the ground.
can I try again?
No,
No.
nope.
You're going to next
Why?
turn.
So that's the end of your turn. You're on the ground here. I'm going to say you were knocked prone for failing to try to do that because you are paper. You're easier to knock down. All right, and it's the marksman's turn. He is going to take a shot at you.
Abhabraham. What do I have to roll for?
Roll
Defense.
defense. Woo.
Defense.
That one might hit you.
Defense. Okay.
It's in your primary skills.
Oh wow, that was a crazy good defense roll. All right, yeah. So
Was it 23?
she got a 26.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he fires a shot at you and it just misses. You are still thin as paper and it just kind of goes right through you, or not through you, but past you. All right, and it's Mr. Slithery's turn.
Nice.
What do you want him to do?
What are her? Wait, let me just check his attacks really quick.
So in this opportunity, is she using Mr. Slithery as just a secondary companion, not as a weapon?
Yeah, he's just a companion.
Okay.
You know?
Can he
Okay,
go
that's
up and bite them?
Yeah. Which one do you want to attack?
Let's get him to do that.
Which one?
Oh wait, I have a question. Could he bite one of them and then like swing his tail around and see if he can try and hit one of the other ones?
Nope. One attack per round.
One attack. Okay. Yes, I'd like him to bite the one that's closest to me.
Okay. Yeah, so he will roll attack, and this guy will roll defense. And Slithery bites. He bites him for 3 points of damage.
Slithery.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Is there anything else you want him to do there?
No, he's good.
So that is his turn. And we will go back to this guy. So this first guy is not happy about being bitten. He is going to attack Mr. Slithery and try and punch him.
Can I roll for Mr. Slithery?
Yeah,
Can I
go
roll?
for it. Yep, roll defense for him.
Wow. Mr. Slithery. Oh, come on, Mr. Slithery. Get a good one.
Yeah, so he swings at him and he kind of just like slithers out of the way and he dodges the attack.
So
Nice.
cool.
All right, it'll be the next guy, and he is going to run up here and kind of block you off and take another swing at you.
Okay. At me or Mr. Slithery?
At you.
Okay. This is a lot of rolling.
Man, you keep getting incredible defense rolls just when
Good
they get
stuff.
close to. Yeah. I'm amazed your defense is so good. Yeah, so that misses too. You dodge out of the way of his strike again. And it's your turn.
I'm trying to get out again. Try and get a stance paper and just slide through. What do I have to roll for that? D20, you said?
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
You not want to engage in combat, Chris?
Just want to get out, honestly.
Yeah, but you can engage them in combat. Why not?
But I want to get out.
Sure. Yeah, so you slip past them. You're on the other side there.
Noise.
You can use your
Um,
movement speed to get out of his way if you haven't done so already.
Yeah, I'll do that. So can I just like leave now?
No. I'm gonna say you can like get to the entrance, but you can't leave yet.
Can I knock? Can I try and attack the dude that's right next to the door?
No, because you ran past him. Yeah, I mean, you already used your action to try and like slide past these people. You can't attack and do that at the same time.
Nice. Okay, so my turn's over.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Marksman's up and he sees you running away. He is going to try and shoot you with his flintlock.
Wow, that is hurtful.
Roll defense.
I'm
So
going
is a
down there.
flintlock just like a ranged weapon, just like a slingshot?
No, a flintlock is like a pistol.
Oh.
Yep, and it misses you.
Nice, man.
This guy is going to run and get in your way and stop you from leaving. And it's Slithery's turn.
Slithery. I'm gonna make him bite the dude that is running after me.
Does he even have enough movement speed to do that? Let's see. Guess so. Yeah, so Mr. Slithery runs up and makes an attack on this guy. And it does not hit. Okay, and this guy's up and he's going to run up here and block you off on this side and take an attack at you.
Defense.
And he misses. And this one's going to run up behind you and he's going to do the same thing. And he misses again. Alrighty, it's your turn.
Papers, it's
I feel like you could just fight them.
You
Feel
really
like I-
Likely win.
You probably could,
Okay.
especially since you have pretty strong strength as well.
Yeah, 2-on-3 is not bad.
Okay. I'll. What can I do? I'll
I'd recommend the one
turn-
closest to you.
Yep, that's what I was gonna do. I will use my paper cutter
Okay.
and yep, got to roll for that.
Who are you attacking?
The guy closest to me.
They're literally all right next to you.
God, I don't know how to explain it. The only dude that's different from all the rest of them. That
Okay,
has like a
so
different face.
the marksman, sure. Yeah, let's see how he defends against that. He does not. He takes 1 point of damage. Goes to... Okay. And you cannot move because you are blocked in. And Marksman's going to go. And he just saw the snake try and bite him, so he is going to take a shot at Mr. Slithery.
Yes. I don't know how. Defense, Mr. Slithery.
Yeah. Yeah, so Mr. Slithery really succeeds on defense there. Yeah, it just doesn't hit him. I don't really know what else would happen there.
Parry?
I don't know how
No.
a snake would do that.
An automatic parry. Think about it.
Bullet?
I would say no.
Yeah.
A what?
It's a bullet. don't really know what the snake can do there.
Close range.
It
I
can
don't
just
know.
be
Yeah,
cool. Be
whatever.
a snake.
Yeah, he's just cool. He just
I mean,
like,
Mr. Slither is just Mr. Slithery. He does what he does.
yeah. Speaking of which, it's Mr. Slithery's turn.
Now we answer the question of what Mr. Slither does.
I want Mr. Slithery to pick me up with his bare neck and carry both of us out.
No.
You can maybe have Mr. Slithery like strangle somebody or bite somebody.
Oh
Or
yes, I'd like him
anything.
to strangle somebody. Can I make him strangle someone?
He can attack, but he can't like constrict. It's like not an ability he has.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
He's just a snake. That's just the first thing I think of. Constrict.
Yeah.
The first thing you think of?
Can I get him to bite one of their necks? Yeah.
You can have him attack them. Whether he is actually able to bite them or where he hits will depend. But you can have him attack one of them. Who do you want to attack?
How am I supposed to describe these people?
There is one marksman and there are two brawlers. One of them's hurt and one of them's not.
The one that is not
You could
hurt.
also hold down with the mouse click.
The one who's not hurt. Okay. So
Yeah, the one that is not hurt.
All right, roll attack for me
Okay. Do I just
with Slithery.
so with Slithery go down to the attack sheet and just roll there?
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
Yep, it misses. And it's a critical miss actually. So I'm gonna say Mr. Slithery ends up like biting into the floor, and he deals 1 point of damage to himself.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Alrighty. So brawlers, one of them is going to take a swing at Mr. Slithery for just trying to bite him.
Howard. I don't remember him doing anything wrong at any point in time.
He's trying to bite this guy. So, like,
So, I mean, I tried to steal from a dude.
all right, these guys finally land an attack, and he
Wow.
punches Mr. Slithery and knocks him unconscious.
No, that's not
Oh.
fair.
He is knocked out now, and it's the next guy, and he's going to take a swing at you. Yeah, and he hits you, for 4 damage.
Okay.
So you go down to 6.
Is Gracie level 2?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and it's your turn.
Okay. Is there any like attack that I can do that I can just pick up Mr. Slithery and just run out?
No.
Attempt to run out?
No, I mean, it's not like an ability you have. You can, I mean, you're blocked in right now, so like you can't really run away. You've already tried to run away the whole fight. You might want to try fighting.
Why though? Okay. I want to. I want to. Use my whip and try and hit the dude that knocked out Mr. Slithery.
Okay. Defense. He defends it. Does not hit.
Okay.
Alrighty, it'll be the marksman's turn, and he is going to fire a shot at you with his flintlock. And he hits you for 2 damage, taking you to 4. All right, Mr. Slithery is down. So Brawler, he's gonna take a swing at you.
Okay.
Okay, and he does not hit, and it's a critical miss. So he actually is going to swing at you and end up hitting the dude next to you, the other guy next to you instead, knocking him unconscious.
Nice. That means it's only 1 versus 2.
Yes. Okay.
I believe it's your move.
And the next guy's unconscious, so it's Kristen.
Okay.
So does Slithery have to do a death save?
Oh yes, Slithery does do a death saving throw. Good point. And he will pass. So he has 1 pass
Nice.
against the saving throws.
Does he have the equal opportunity of every other person?
Yes.
It's 3. Okay.
Yep. All right, it's your turn, Chris. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna use my whip again to the guy that has 5 on him right now.
Okay. You know your whip does less damage than your paper cutter.
Yeah,
does,
I don't
right?
know why you're doing your whip. You should go with your just special paper move.
But that's fine. It hits him and deals 1 damage, and he is no longer at full health. Okay, got anything else you want to do?
That one guy's
No.
down.
Okay. It will be the Marine marksman, and he will take another shot at you with his flintlock. Oh man, you're gonna want to dodge this one if you can. If this hits, it knocks you unconscious.
No.
What's the number?
22. Oh wow, you beat it. Okay. that's-
Yo,
Nice.
look at that.
All right, yeah. So you dodge out of the way of his shot again, and Mr. Slither will roll his 2nd death saving throw, and he fails. So he has 1 pass and 1 fail now. And it's the brawler's turn, and he's going to take another swing at you. Okay. Roll defense.
I just did.
Oh, you already did. Yep, and you won. So, yep, that misses again, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my paper cutter.
Okay,
Let
on
me
him.
just roll down to it. Okay, there you go.
On him.
To the guy that has 14.
Doesn't tell me anything.
The guy on the side, the turn order thing. It says 14.
Sure, the brawler. Okay, sure. Yeah, he'll roll defense. And defense wins in a tie, so he blocks your attack. And it's the marksman, and he's taking a shot at you again. Oof. Yeah, he hits you for 5. And that knocks you
He's down.
unconscious.
Yeah. So now what?
So
The saving throws? Or-
no, so combat's over at this point. The Marines have ambushed you, and they, after a long fight, they knock you and your Kuja snake companion both unconscious, and they apprehend you, bringing you to the local jail.
Wait, so they took all
Okay.
my stuff?
Yeah, we will cover that later. We're going to cut there with them
No.
arresting you and handcuffing you. The current time is going to be 8:30 by the time that all of this is said, or 9:30. Sorry, 9:30 by the time.
Oh,
this is all said.
9:30.
Yeah, 9:30 by the time it's all said and done.
Devin should be here, right? Devin should be coming on the scene.
Yeah, so Abhabraham is actually, I guess it'll be earlier. So it'll be like 9:20 when this all happens, and they're carting her out just as Abhabraham is coming towards the bar, and just as Baroque is leaving the whalery and heading towards the tavern at all, or not at all, afterwards. So like Baroque, you are here. Abhabraham is on his way in, and Kristen and, May and Mr. Slithery are being escorted out this way, outside of town. Towards the bridge.
Lucas doesn't see him. What's Lucas up to?
You don't know what Lucas is up to right now.
Does he see him?
No. No, he's kind of doing his own thing. Okay, so we will cut there. And Aaron, Bak-koi,
Yeah, finally
we are
here to catch up.
finally going to catch up with you.
Yeah.
So just in the interest of time, I'm going to say we're going to join you at like 8:50, like as you and
The restaurant,
Sparky
or
are
getting
about
ready
to
to.
leave to go to Guigino's. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. And I,
Are you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Get on in, hotcakes.
Ooh, I call shotgun.
Oh, drat.
And the driver like hands you a shotgun.
I'm just gonna keep it. I want to stash it on my side.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
You roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh yeah. God.
Got him.
Dang it. I didn't even think that far ahead. I didn't think I'd have to do this. Oh man. Do you even have a sleight of hand? You don't. Okay, so I'll just roll you a d20 minus 1. And I'll do that versus his sense motive. Aaron's roll will be the first one. Yeah, he got a 1 on his sense motive. So yeah, you
Great.
Shotgun.
you acquire a shotgun.
I'm gonna
add-
take it. Does it
I will add that
have
to your
any-
inventory.
Does it
There's
have
no
two
ammo.
ammo in it? Zero ammo. Unloaded.
I'll give you 1 shotgun ammo.
Devin, you
Fantastic.
keep relaxing
That's
over there. You're
all
not
I
getting
need.
that shotgun. I saw you perk up.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
All right,
I
cool.
didn't
And
expect that to happen. Okay, yeah, you have acquired shotgun.
I look over to Spark Cuban and I kind of give him like a side glare, say, "I'm ready, Sparky. Anytime you're ready, I'm ready to go eat some dinner." And I do like an evil glare as if I'm about to do something mischievous. Whether he sees it or not, that's up to him.
Driver, why don't you take us to Guigino's?
And with that, the cart driver navigates and brings you and Sparky over to Guigino's fine Italian restaurant, the finest Italian establishment in the city.
Excellent. Is there windows in this carriage?
Yeah, there's windows in the carriage. There's stained glass.
Oh, fantastic! I'll do some sightseeing on the way there.
Yeah, you get to see all the sights and sounds. You know,
Is there a lamppost? Like, can I see the building signs and all the merchants, or is it like kind of dark?
yeah, no, it's lit. It is like
Lit.
like a lit city. Yeah, there's like oil lampposts that are, you know, kind of along the sides of the cobblestone streets.
Is the day April
Kind of
20th?
lamppost?
Like, why is it so lit?
I'm sorry, what was that, Abraham?
What kind of lamppost?
They're like whale oil.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I know. What was your question, Bak-koi?
Is it April 20th or something? Like, why is the town so lit?
It just always be that way though.
Oh, that's epic. All right,
Yes,
cool. So
truly
I
epic.
guess get into this Guigino's, is that correct?
Yeah, Guigino's fine Italian cuisine.
Fine Italian cuisine. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
We're
so
on the way there.
you guys walk up and the maitre is like, who are you? Do you have how you say reservation?
And I say, "Oh, I'm here with Sparky. I think we got something going on."
Yeah, Mater D. I think I have a reservation under the name Spark Cuban.
And she's like, Sacre bleu, how could I have been so blind? Of course, Mr. Cuban. And he brings you guys into the establishment.
I asked Spark Cuban, "Oh, Sparky, do you speak the gangster language?"
I don't associate with Italians. Those dirty, greasy guys. I just like their food.
"Oh, I can't eat greasy food. It's part of my stomach. Do they have something of a lighter options?"
Maybe you can eat a mozzarella.
It's pretty oily too.
I don't know what he said.
Oh, he said maybe you could eat some mozzarella.
Okay, sure, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's an Italian cheese.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds excellent.
Waiter, one order of the mozzarella, please.
Yeah, and then a waiter kind of like gives him a knowing nod and walks off into the back.
So, tell me about yourself. What brings you to town?
Well, I've always heard about this tank. It's like, well, see, I'm a fish woman. Yeah, I'm just a fish woman.
Yeah,
And
I'll
I
say.
like same.
No, he said I'll say.
Okay. And fish like to be in tanks. And well, I'm looking for this tank, but I also hear there's these mammals called sharks, and well, sharks and tanks, and well, I was persuaded to come to this town because I heard they had both. And you don't know anything about tanks or sharks, do you?
Asking about a shark. Yeah, I know something about that.
Oh, do you really? That would be wonderful.
I might. I'll never tell.
Well, do you? Now I'm asking directly. Do you know anything about sharks?
I guess I do. I don't
That's what you
know.
actually know, because I don't have much time. I have lots to tell on the way.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Well, there's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them?
Yeah.
And
They have a wall that opens up.
now, Spark, Cuban, you don't by chance know where all 4 are located, do you?
In the tank. They're all in the tank.
Why, that sounds like a fun activity we could do after dinner.
Oh, I can't get in there. I'm only allowed into the warehouse for cardigan socks.
Those are a hot buy right now.
They're the hottest item on the market, baby.
I just remain silent and put my fork and knife on the plate and scratch it really hard while he's talking.
Beautiful music.
And I say, what can I say? I was in the Fish Girl band when I was young.
I'll say.
Then say it.
You were in a Fish Girl band when you were young.
You really said it there. Wow.
Yeah.
And then I tap on the empty glass, and I say, what's a girl gotta do around here to get some apple juice?
Yeah, and then the waiter comes up and he says, "All right away." And then he takes your glass and brings it in the back and comes out quickly with an ice cold glass of apple juice.
And I asked Spark Cuban, say, Sparky, this is a little too cold for my taste. Can you warm it up for me?
Baby, you're hot enough to make it boiling.
Oh my God, stop it, Sparky. And I very forcefully take my backhand and hit the glass off the table and say, oops, I need warmer apple juice.
You heard the lady.
And a waiter comes out of the back with lukewarm apple juice and puts it on the table.
Now this is what I'm talking about. And I drink it.
What a woman.
What?
He just said, "What a woman."
Oh, well, he's not wrong.
Yeah. Is there anything else you're wanting to try and pick his brain about over dinner? Or?
Well, now I assume by now I have the knowledge of this sex change operation.
Oh, he doesn't know anything about it.
Right. So there's got to be somebody here by the 4th hour that could tell me about this information. Maybe not him.
Hey, Adam,
sure,
do you mind excusing me because I gotta talk about changing my sex?
Yeah. I'm gonna operate under the assumption that you have not told Spark Cuban that you're a man.
Good. I won't.
Yeah.
I wave over to one of the waiters, and I quickly ask him. And I say, "What's a woman gotta do around here to get a sex change?"
Oh, that's easy. Go to the docks south of town, late at night, either 12, 1 a.m. There's a character who hangs around there, says he does experimental surgery on people looking to get a sex change.
Oh,
please
thank
tip your
you, sir.
waitstaff. And kind of winks at you.
Oops. I think that's too smart. Cool. So before everything goes, I say to Spark Cuban and say, "Hey, Sparky, I don't want to rush you. I want to spend as much time as I can with you. But I got an appointment at 12, and I just want to let you know before we cut the tonight short if that's still okay."
Yeah, of course. When will I see you again?
Oh, you're just like that one singer. I love it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I love it, love it, love it.
Well, anyway, to answer your question, let's talk about this after dinner because I am kind of hungry and I kind of want to eat something.
Yeah, me too.
And he kind of just dumps his whole like plate of spaghetti down his gullet. Just kind of one throats it all.
Great. I take it I haven't got my mozzarella yet.
No, your mozzarella's in front of you. Yeah, you got that.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
It's noticeably greasy, and I just don't eat it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. All right, and that's well, yeah. You decide, I guess, if that's it, but that's really.
I'm fine ending the dinner date there if you
Yeah.
are. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
so you and Spark Cuban, you have a great time at Guigino's. Do you eat anything there, or you just kind of like watch him just kind of one throat a plate of spaghetti?
I take a couple of the breath mints up front, and I pop in my mouth because I needed at least some kind of something.
Right, yeah. You took no advantage of this free meal at the nicest Italian restaurant in town.
Clearly, I told him specifically I don't want anything greasy, and he orders me a greasy ball of cheese. No thanks.
Yeah.
So he clearly doesn't know how to treat a woman, nor does he know how to treat a man. At least not from what I know.
Right.
So yeah, the breath mints are all that's going to do it for me.
All right, so yeah, you grab a fistful of breath mints on your way out as you and Spark Cuban head to the door and say your goodbyes. He gets in his carriage, he like prepares to head off.
Yeah. Do I perchance see May at all as we're walking out? As she's getting possibly arrested.
Roll me.
Yeah, you wouldn't. It's across the way.
Yeah, because like you're here at Guigino's, she's on the other side of the town here. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say you wouldn't see her.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Does she
you're not looking.
any...
You're not looking at the map. Sorry, I keep forgetting that.
What?
I keep forgetting that you don't have the map in front of you. Yeah, you guys are on opposite ends of the town.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Then let's see. I look to Spark Cuban and I say, "Well, Sparky, it's been a really good night. If you're still up for it tomorrow, we can try again. I was having a bad stomachache. I couldn't eat any of the food there."
Yeah, it's all right. I'm busy tomorrow.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Turn of events. When's the next time you're free?
I don't know. Don't contact me. I'll contact you.
Oh, what a gentleman! So chivalrous.
That's me, baby.
And I slowly inch my way in the opposite direction of where we exited, in the sense that I'm just walking away from where he's walking. If he's walking to the right, I'm walking to the left.
Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, you walk away and he gets in his carriage and kind of wheels off.
Great.
All right, you have solved my dinner date puzzle.
Great. I guess the direction I walk would just be the general direction of where I last remember the ship.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So
Except for the
Because
tavern.
that's just the docks.
So you're gonna head back towards the docks.
Yeah.
We will cut there as you head to the docks. I'm gonna say it's like 9:45 or whatever by the time that
Sure,
you
that's fine.
finished dinner and said your goodbyes to Sparky and headed back to the docks. All right, and we can cut there and head to, let's see, who have we not been to in a while? So currently, right now, if we're all caught up with everyone, everybody right now is at like 9:30. And currently, Abhabraham is in the bar drinking with his fellow whalers and getting tattooed. And Baroque, you are just heading into the bar now, right?
Yeah, I walked over there after you did.
Yeah, so Baroque has just walked into the bar. And we will cut and start back up with Baroque entering the bar.
I'm gonna do a spot check for Devin. Otherwise, I'm just gonna see if I know anybody in there, or can I just do that?
Sure, yeah. Walk in, do a spot. Just to see
Walk
if you
in.
recognize anybody in the bar. Yeah, so you can see Abhabraham over here with his whaling friends. You see the
Well,
bar.
as a fellow whaler, I'll fit right in.
Yeah, you see the bartender. He looks very similar to the last bartender, but not exactly the same. And you can see what appear to be a couple other pirate crews just kind of having drinks here in the bar, as well as some other citizens of the kingdom.
All right, I go over here.
Okay.
I don't sit down anywhere, but I go.
You're muted, bud.
I am.
No, W is.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's me, the guy who shot.
Not sure who Abhabraham is.
I think his name is Ishmael.
Hey, Devin.
Nope.
Hey. And I toss something at him. Like a little pebble or something off my shoe. Just a little,
Sure.
Strength touch.
Yeah,
Strength?
you can just do that. Yeah, that just happens.
Yeah.
You throw
I'll ignore it.
I throw something increasingly larger at him.
What is it?
I had a pebble last time. Some broken wood plank.
Jesus.
But I'm not aiming for his head or anything. I'm like hitting his chair with the wood plank. That one's like a butt, leg, or leg. I mean chair.
Sure. So you throw like a broken wooden plank at him, and it like hits his chair, and the people that are with him are like, do you know this guy throwing stuff at you? He looks like he knows you.
I say lots of people know me. I'm pretty famous.
Okay, so I take another pebble out of my shoe, of which I have many, and I throw it at one of his friends, and I go, "Psst, hey, I know him.
He whispers back, what do you want? Who are you?
I'm his captain. I have very good news.
You're his captain?
Yes.
So you're a whaler too?
Oh, I actually had my hands dipped in taking down the white whale.
That's so impressive. What percentage of the effort would you say you gave?
At least
50% taking down the white whale. That's incredible.
What this guy tell you?
He was telling us he did it all himself.
Shit. That's another day. Get him over here.
Oh, okay. These two are just whispering by themselves at the end of the table. He stops whispering. He's like, Ishmael, this guy said he wants a word with you.
Oh yes, Ishmael. That's me. What do you need?
Come over here.
You come over here. I was here first.
No, come over here. This is important. This is cool.
One of the guys says, actually, he can't move yet. I'm still tattooing him.
Yeah.
Hey, both of you come over here. Come on.
I mean, yeah, Abhabraham, do you want to get up and go over there or no?
I'm getting tattooed.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to go over there. I guess I just wait till he's done.
Okay.
And yeah, so I go
So
over to the
Baroque is kind
I
of
go over
just
to the
like,
bar.
oh, okay. Oh, welcome back, young master.
Yeah, so I say, hey, see that table over there with the fishman?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm a buddy of his. He wants a round of drinks for everybody there, and then one for me right over here. All on his tab, of course.
On the fisherman's tab, you say?
Yep, Fishman tab. And they just want their favorite drinks, whichever one they were served last. I just came in. I'm a buddy of theirs.
Wait. I know I'm not there, but I just want to clarify. Fishman, is there any fishman in that current bar?
Yeah, so it's not you. It is
Yeah,
a
you just
different
didn't look at
fishman.
him.
There is
All right,
another
good.
fishman sitting with what appears to be a pirate crew.
Okay, just want to double check.
Yeah, so you order a round of drinks.
And I do check the soapiness on at least my mug.
Yeah, it's nice and soapy and dirty, just like how you like them.
Good.
Yeah, so he brings over a round of drinks to the table and he gives you a nice dirty soapy grog.
And I look over at the fishman and I hold mine up and I'm like, you know.
Yeah, and they kind of, they lift up their glasses as well.
Yeah, good to hear. And then I just wait till Devin's tattoo is done.
Okay, so yeah, Abhabraham, what are you getting tattooed on you?
I'm getting some classic like Polynesian art on me.
Please elaborate.
Lines in the style of Polynesian tattooing.
Okay. So they put lines on you.
Polynesian style, yes.
Yeah, they draw like Moana on your arm.
Nope. That's
Can
not
you
classic
read between the lines, Devin?
I can read between the lines.
Oh, I can too. Yeah, sure. They draw some Polynesian shit all over your arm.
Can we roll to see how good it looks?
I'm not rolling that.
Sure.
I would like to.
I'll roll a d20 and just see how well he tattoos you. Not well. Yeah, so he you can kind of tell this guy's like not a professional tattoo artist. He's just like a guy that has a tattoo gun. So yeah, he kind of like some of the lines are like overlapping or like, squiggly, like not totally straight. Just like you can kind of tell what he was going for, but it's like not quite it. But he finishes tattooing your arm. You got your arm all tattooed up from like the shoulder down to the elbow. And yeah, Bak-koi comes back up to you. Or not Bak-koi, Baroque.
I say what's up.
Come over here. Your tattoo's done. You have nothing holding you down.
Okay, I go over there.
All right, so the two of you are over here chit chat.
All right, I put my shoulder around him. I say, hey, I might have just secured us a sponsor for this tournament tomorrow. So keep your eye out for something you might want, because I think this guy's buying us anything.
You think who's buying us what?
And I look at him and I say, yeah, ropes included. Mm-hmm. You seem very excited about this news.
Yeah,
Okay, you can go back now.
I go back.
So
And now I throw a pebble at him, but out of spite.
Why do you keep on throwing pebbles? Why don't you just like take a little bit of chalk from your body and just throw that?
So, I don't know. Do that too often. Spicing it up.
Yeah, but the other one's like you're attacking. This one you're just What was that mean?
How do you not know it's up to you?
No,
So
it was
yeah, I was
definitely
expecting a
Devin.
conversation out of that.
Yeah, I kind of was too. I guess he wasn't having it. Yeah, so Baroque delivers the news of the potential sponsorship to Abhabraham, and he's already had, at least 2-3 full bottles of alcohol at this point. He kind of he hears you, but he doesn't really absorb the information. He's like,
All right,
okay.
I take a seat at the head of the table there. And I ask, what's this guy been telling you about the white whale?
Well, he said he tracked it down himself and killed the beast by felling it with a shot between the eyes.
Well, that's interesting because he tracked it down on my ship. And I actually, I would say did the most damage per capita to this whale. I mean, I shot it right in the eye. If you look on the whale, it's got a real nice chalk-sized hole in its eye.
Chalk size.
And that was really just the gun that set the race off to kill the whale, in my opinion.
It was not.
Because after that, he hits it between the eyes, gets the kill shot on it. So he he gets all the glory, but he had a whole team behind him.
And I found it.
So you're saying the whole team supported him?
Yeah, I would say it was a 50-50 effort. He did do a lot, but I would say the rest of the crew definitely deserves at least 50% of the gain. But he seems to disagree. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that hard work shouldn't be rewarded?
Well, I mean, if everyone was working together and helping out, I mean,
They sure were.
Certainly, if nobody was throwing me away from the whale.
Well, who would do that? That doesn't seem in the best interest of the kill.
Definitely not. Or somebody steering the boat away from it. That seems pretty bad too.
Yeah. Who would do such a thing? No whaler in his right mind. Is this one of these people you told me leaves the house without an eye patch?
Oh yeah, or a backpack, or a bed pad,
Absolutely.
or a lantern.
That makes no sense to me.
Or any bottles of alcohol.
Doesn't even leave the house with a drink. What kind of man are you?
I pop open a bottle of water.
You're one of them, eh? And he pops open a bottle of rum and just kills the whole thing.
I have
a bottle of water.
I have a chug off with him. I see you can down his bottled liquid first, and I do.
No,
have water.
I do want to ask Justin.
I have 2.
I thought your super water's really bad against you. So why are you drinking water?
Salt. Oh yeah, I mean
salt water.
Yeah, I mean water in general. I think we talked about it, and we were just kind of how crocodile has to be able to drink water too, and it's pretty much the same
Does he have to drink
same
water?
logic. Yeah, he does. I mean, Oda has gone into high detail about how crocodile showers in the past.
Okay.
So I mean,
Sure.
he's a living human person. He has to drink water. But I would just say, as far as that goes, yeah, Justin is weak to water, but I'll just say there is a way for him to consume it where it,
Okay,
is
so
able to be
he's
processed.
still able to drink water if it falls in his body. It's just that he's more susceptible to physical attacks if his body's drinking water.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Sure. Makes sense.
Anyways, I
I have a question,
try
Toby.
and chug
What's
my
up?
water faster than he chugs as well.
Is anyone gonna be able to save me at all from the prison?
No,
Yeah.
you actually lost, Tristan. That's it.
Yeah, so that is something that we will have to figure out once they find out what happened to you. It's only been half an hour, 45 minutes since you were knocked out and brought to the prison. They haven't found out about it yet, but I
Do you think
assume.
they're?
Huh?
Well, I'm not part of their crew or anything. I've just talked to I've talked.
Yeah, I mean, Baroque said that he would
Obama
take you
took you on
and
as
Kuja on
temporary,
as
yeah.
a temporary member. So yeah, I don't know. I have no way to tell you. It's totally up to everybody else what happens.
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't know how the chugging went. I don't care. But what I do, I say I'm pretty tired because I am. So I announce to the whole bar. I point to Abhabraham. I'm like, this guy is a good friend of mine. And then I walk out.
Okay. As you are walking out, someone else is walking in. Lucas is walking into the bar just as you are walking out of it.
Tackled. Immediately tackled. I tackle Lucas.
You tackle him just because you're tackling, or you're tackling because you see
I
Lucas?
tackle Lewis to the ground.
Lucas.
Lucas, yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, roll me. We're just gonna do a strength contest. Roll me a D20, add your strength modifier to it. Yeah, I mean,
21.
you win. Nat 20 will do it. Okay, yeah, so Lucas walks in and you immediately tackle him to the ground. It's like, what's happening, Cap?
Slap silly. I do a double slap tongue tack. Just back and forth. One hand, two hand, one hand. You know what I mean?
Jesus
Look at my
Christ,
spoon.
what's wrong with you?
And then I do some bongos on his forehead. Very fast.
Yeah.
And then followed by a noogie. And then I'll explain why later.
Okay. So yeah, you do all this shit to him, and he's like, "All right, I didn't appreciate any of that. That was didn't like that at all."
Lucas,
I am logging off.
I did.
Huh?
Logging off in 1 minute.
Can't you wait like one more minute? I gotta log off so
Well, just
early.
wait for the scene to finish.
No, I'm done. I did, but 4 hours is so long.
Yeah, it's a good chunk of. I mean, that flies by, in my opinion.
Yeah, well,
It does fly
It
by.
does.
you're also doing something the entire time. I'm doing something a quarter of the time.
It's fair. Yeah, you got a lot of action today, though. You got to do
What?
the QVC customer service circuit.
My favorite
Which,
bit.
by the way, can I just say, I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, that woman's
You have
voice.
to go around the other way.
Okay, so yeah, you tackle Lucas, you
there it
bully
was.
him.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, you tackle and bully Lucas. Do you want to do anything else here?
Yeah, so I help him back up. And I'm like, Lucas, I got some great news. You're gonna really like this.
Okay, I'm listening.
I might have clutched us with a sponsor. So keep your ear to the ground and that big nose of yours sniffing around for good deals, because I think we can get whatever we want out of this guy. So if you're looking for some potions, new sword, some you think about it, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'll think about what I might need. I actually have some developments on my side of things too. I went on a little adventure here today after I left the ship. I met some interesting people here in town.
Cool.
And I can't wait to recap you on all of it next time on One Piece.
Ooh,
Yeah.
to be continued.
Yeah, that'll be the to be continued for this session.
All right, cool.
Thinking that Devin Stinfer posted it. Good for him. Is he able to do the recap then?
I will ask him
Yeah.
if he can do it, but I would just assume that he's not going to.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
fair ask.
I mean, yeah, he probably won't, but it'd be cool if he would.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great if the sky was red too, but I mean, you can only expect so much.
I guess.
Yeah, so Aaron, if you want to do the recap for next week's session.
Okay, I do know. Well, okay, so there's only one bit I didn't fully understand, and it was something about lasers. And I was very confused on what that was about, because that was like as I was getting into the cargo areas, I had no idea what was going on.
You don't gotta worry about that. Side
Lasers.
quest.
Yeah, it was just like a store that Duffy went into. He went into like a spy store.
Okay, I mean, and if anything, I could just review the video once it's up, because
Yeah,
that little
definitely.
section I did catch.
Yeah,
I would also like to say how funny it was imagining you driving to Chicago and driving through Chicago traffic doing Bak-koi's voice.
well, Bak-koi. That's the female.
Yeah, Bak-koi.
Laughing. It was so funny. Just imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not really that bad. I mean, driving through Chicago traffic is just as simple as maneuvering between cars.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
But yeah, no,
It's
it
just
was
fast.
very different. Trying to learn how to connect the Zoom and be able to hear and be able for you guys to hear me. while driving through Chicago traffic with one hand. Yeah, that was a little fun.
Yeah, I believe
But now
that.
it's
It
just
was
like, you
hilarious.
drive and talk. But
Yeah,
Anyway.
good stuff though, guys.
yeah, for sure.
A lot happened this episode for sure.
That date was just painful. I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was terrible.
yeah, that was like the thing with the dates was like I think it's funny that like your characters managed to do this, but the part about them that was like weird is like I am basically on a date with you guys. I mean, even though like not at all really, and like it's the Cuban brothers, it is still like just kind of like weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
it
I
felt
hear
like
that. I just didn't know what the heck to talk about. I was like,
Right.
I don't want to end it, but I don't want to make Mark Cuban's brother upset and like,
Smart.
oof.
Yeah,
It was rough.
Justin almost tried to assault and kidnap Mark Cuban. And he ended up not doing that and instead asking him for information, which I think was the wiser move.
I
I
agree.
did think
It was-
about it. I was very close to just saying it, and obviously once you say it, it's there. But
Yeah, then it's
Hey, Toby.
already out there. What's up?
I'm gonna make the cover right after Justin gives me all the pictures of everyone.
Oh,
'Cause I
cool.
still need that. So,
Cool.
but
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, Justin, get her those pics and we can get to
Yeah,
work
well.
on that.
I want to redo Bak-koi. Chris, I say yeah, I can do it. Probably, I'll have him tonight.
Cool.
do what?
I'm gonna
He's-
redo Aaron's character.
Because it looks different when it's a woman.
I might do a
That's
woman.
a
I
reason.
mean, yeah, that I would say,
I just want to redo it. I want to give Aaron a full body. 'Cause
yeah. I mean, yeah, redo his with a full body picture as a man, and if you want to do him as a woman too, you can.
it would just be the man picture duplicated with lipstick.
Yeah. Sure,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah. So next session is going to be next Monday, same time, 7:00.
Mhm.
Cool. There shouldn't be any complications except for Chrissy might still have her. I think her last game or second to last game on Monday.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Um,
be at
these are my last games, but
Devon's on Monday.
What was that, Kristen?
I still have championships, so I'm gonna like every single Monday. I'm still gonna have softball practice or softball games.
Oh yeah, because like her team's like only lost one game, so they're actually probably going to the championships.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, if she just gets here like half an hour late, like she did earlier today, that's fine.
Yeah.
No big
Yeah.
deal.
Okay.
But yeah, next session. Did you say you had something going on, Justin?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at Devon's.
Okay, that's fine. But you should
Which,
both
yeah,
be
should
able
be
to
good.
play just fine. Sure.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So see you guys then. I'll try and get the video for this session uploaded tonight if I can. If not, it'll be sometime later this week, and I'll just send you like a link to it in Discord or whatever.
Cool. That was great. Thanks.
Cool stuff, guys. All right. Have a good night.
You
Thank
too,
you.
man. See ya.
See ya.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.